Hello, everyone, and welcome to Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition. We got a real good one for you today, huh, Booster? We're going to be doing Frank Miller's Batman. That is awesome, I think.
It's okay. You know, it's
It's
only Dark Knight Returns only like the greatest story ever told.
yeah, I
So
know.
it's an okay episode, I guess.
It's okay. It's okay. Well, no, of course it's awesome because
It's
Batman
really
is
awesome.
awesome. Frank Miller's
Batman's
Batman is
awesome.
extra awesome. I agree.
Absolutely.
But yeah, guys, we're going to be getting into it today, and thank you all for joining us. And of course, keep in mind that hitting that like button and sub button is, of course, is very appreciated. But the big thing you can do is actually hit that share button and share out with your family and friends, so that everybody can get in here and enjoy this. Now we got ourselves a little over 2 hours ahead of us, and all of these 7 wonderful artists are going to putting their best effort toward that Frank Miller Batman. And at the end of that 2 hour period, we are going to see some fantastic art. And you, the people in the chat, the fans, the viewers, are going to be voting on a straw poll, which Booster is going to be preparing, and he's going to make it very fun, I'm sure.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
yes, I hope so. And the winner of that will then go on to next week's Pro Edition, which is on Mike Miller's Blacklist universe. So it's very exciting.
I'm
Very
very excited to finally get onto it. It'll be great to finally draw with them. Just to
yes. No, Booster.
show
Don't
them
put
what
your
I've got.
no. You don't get to be voted on. No votes for Booster.
I think I will this time. I'm gonna definitely enter.
Booster. What am I going to do with you? But anyway, guys, thank you all for being here. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to, as usual, we take a few minutes to let a larger group of people get in here before we start to count down and let these guys go to it. So when we do during this time, we're going to go over and say hello to the people that are here and introduce them. So the first person I'm going to go over here and speak to is, of course, Argos Creations' very own Bill. How you doing, Bill?
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. I'm doing great. I'm doing good. This is Bill, Argos Creations, and there's something interesting. Tonight, we had a bat get into my house, so it's pretty cool.
Cool.
Well, that is interesting for sure. Now, Bill, are you going to tell us what the question I'm going to ask everybody tonight in the warm-up part here is what's your favorite version of Batman, man?
Oh, this is one of them, for sure.
Yeah.
I remember poring over these pages back in the day when it came out, and it was a fantastic story, the original one. Not a big fan of the sequels, but this one was fantastic. Then after that, Neil Adams and Dick Giordano's classic Batman.
That's true. Yeah. I think I prefer Jim Lee. I think he's my favorite. But then again, I'm a Jim Lee fanboy. So what are you gonna do? But all right, Bill. So good luck to you today, man. I want to see an awesome Frank Miller Batman. All right. Moving over here, we got Pencil for Life. Brad, how you doing, man? Are you ready? You ready?
I'm ready.
All right,
ready.
dude. So same question for you, man. What is your favorite Batman? Who's your favorite artist?
Favorite artist or favorite version of that?
Version. Go ahead. Version's fine.
Version. I'm gonna go with the movie version, Batman with nipples.
Oh yeah. Batman and Robin.
Yeah, Batman and Robin with nipples. It's such a work of art.
Kick him.
It is the pinnacle of Batman. So.
Yes, and we got to see that girl in some tidy stuff too, and I can't remember her name. Oh well.
Well, I don't. Nobody cares about that. We just like the nipples on the suit.
Is that it? Okay, fine. Well, good luck to you, Brad. I hope you show us a really great Batman today. I'm looking forward to it. Remember, Brad, no color.
I'm not coloring. Don't worry.
All right.
That's what he says every time.
He does, man. But let's go ahead and move over here to Cross Comics. Cross Comics, how you doing today, there, Rick?
I am doing great. And yourself, Booster? I mean, Chester.
Did you just call
I'm
me
doing great.
Booster?
Thank you for being concerned about me, Cross. I'm doing great.
Dude. Just keep in mind there, Rick, I have control of the system, all right? But
I don't know why I did that.
Just
had me on the mind.
I am honored to be called Booster. He's such a good man. He's okay. All right, Rick, tell us who's your favorite Batman.
Probably just like you, the Jim Lee one.
Yeah.
I think that's the one I like the best of all the drawn ones, anyways, that I can think of.
Sweet.
Unfortunately, I never paid much attention to the artist growing up.
Yeah, unfortunately, right? It was always the writers that got the attention. Yeah, you're right. I'm the same way. But I've been learning so much since I've been part of the community and doing a YouTube channel. I've actually learned about a lot of artists who I loved and just didn't know their names. So it is cool. But all right, good luck to you, Cross, and have a good drawing, man. Moving over here, we have Todd, the creator of Ignition. Now, Todd, are you all right today? Of course, this is not the first time I'm speaking to you.
Yes, I'm fine. How are you?
I am very well, thank you. So tell us, who is your favorite Batman?
Who's my Azrael? When he was Batman, it was awesome.
Oh
no,
goodness.
my favorite Batman is drawn probably by Michael Golden or no Murphy Anderson.
Huh?
Yeah.
That's obscure.
No, it was. I'm thinking of the guy that inspired Michael Golden and sort of Arthur Adams. You know, if you go back, there was a guy named Murphy Anderson whose Batman was really a derivative of Neil Adams, but he had a lot more sort of flair, a little more, suave de vie.
That's cool. I'll have to go check that out. I'd never heard of him before. But thank you very much, Todd, and have yourself a good day drawing Batman, dude. I see over here, Jordan is saying, is he though, Chester? I guess he's asking me about something I have said, which I need a little bit more reference there. But I do see Paul Hassett does say something. Artist Jim Lee, writer Chuck Dixon. You better believe it, baby. All right, moving over here, we have Kat. How you doing, Kat?
I'm doing pretty good today.
Awesome. Well, we're doing Batman. I saw you do Batman the other day, so you've had some practice, which is cool.
Yeah, that was the first Batman I've ever drawn.
Oh, all right. Well, that's practice, I'm sure, is going to pay dividends today. So why don't you tell us, Kat, who is your favorite Batman?
I've never actually read any of the comics before, so I couldn't say. But if anybody has any suggestions on where to start, you can let me know.
Well, let me get out my timetable. Let me get out my spreadsheet.
Goodness gracious. Well, anyway, Kat, you have a good time drawing Batman today, and we're going to look forward to your final result. And Jordan goes and corrects himself, and he says, I was talking about Booster being a great man. Well, hey, Booster is a great man.
I am. I'm pretty great.
I love my Booster boy, especially when he's all oiled up. It's great.
Oh, just please, that's gay.
Oh, okay. Today, guys, we have Passion for drawing.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
How you doing, Passion, man?
We're excited to be here.
Oh, that's cool, dude. We're excited to have you.
I am honored to be here with such great artists to kick all their butts. I'm honored to be here.
I'm glad you finished up with that. I was about to accuse you of being a kiss ass. So.
Yes, a little bit. Huh? But it sounds like Passion gets the idea, right? He understands. Yes, trash talking is a must. Thank you very much, Passion. And I see you got a little bit of a Cecil here, and he's a boozed up Triumph. So what's up with this pic you're showing us, man?
This one is one I did for as a fan picture for Cecil, and it's an homage cover to from The Dark Knight. So.
Oh. Sweet. So that's appropriate. All right. Same question for you, dude. Who's your favorite Batman?
My favorite Batman artist is Mike Mignola, actually.
Oh, well, there you go. Straight up answer.
As a Girl from Black Gaslight?
Yes. It's one of my favorite Batman books.
Great one.
I do like this steampunk Batman. It is cool. It is. All right. Well, thank you very much, Passion, and you have yourself a great day drawing Batman, okay? All right, and we're moving over to our last contestant of the day, and we're coming over here to Ryan Cardinal. How you doing, Ryan?
Doing good. How you guys doing today?
Well, I'm doing great, but I am surrounded by two Canadians, so what am I going to do?
Oh, man.
I do apologize. Shots fired. Yeah. Oh, sorry, 3 Canadians. I forgot. It's worse than I thought, Booster.
Yeah.
3 Canadians in here right now.
Oh, Canadian. No Australian.
Well, anyway, Ryan, same question for you, dude. Who's your favorite Batman?
I'd probably have to go with the Jim Lee Batman, and for something more modern, I'd say probably the Greg Capullo run is awesome.
Yeah. I love Court of Owls, man.
Yeah, so
Court of Owls is really good. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Ryan, you have yourself a good time today drawing Batman, and really looking forward to what you're going to be drawing and everybody else. And I see that you're working digitally. We have a few of you guys who are working digitally, and we got some traditional as well. It's always cool to see that mix up, huh, Booster?
Absolutely.
Absolute, man. All right, guys. Well, we've spent enough time letting some of you in here. We got about 30 viewers in here right now, which thank you very much. And as I said before, hitting that subscribe button and like button is, of course, appreciated. But what we really need you to do is hit that share button and get it out here, because this is Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition. We want to have as many people in here as possible to watch this and be part of this, and especially to vote at the end. Now, just to lay down the rules, as usual, they are drawing Frank Miller's Batman. Let's call it Frank Miller-esque Batman to leave it a little bit more broad. And they have 2 hours to do so. And the only rule that they have is they cannot use color. That's it. So you guys ready?
Ready?
I believe so.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, guys and lady. Get at it and get your pencils to work, and of course erasers as well if you need them. And looking forward to seeing what great Batmans we're going to be seeing here coming up, guys. So Booster, we got some time, you and I. We're going to sit here and let these guys get their foundations in before we go around and just start seeing what they're doing. So Booster, Batman, Frank Miller's Batman. Now, I know you're a real big fan of The Dark Knight Returns, so why don't you tell us a little bit about your love of it and just about the overall story for some of those who don't know it. Spoil it. Lots of spoilers.
I'm allowed to spoil a comic from 1984.
You are. I am giving you personal permission to do so. Yes.
Oh, fantastic. Okay,
Too bad. I might read that one.
Oh, sorry, Cat.
I'm gonna come off so basic at the moment, but
big hint: Batman wins.
Dude.
Yes, Batman does win, of course. But it is a great series, though. Go ahead, Booster. Don't let these heathens
Spoilers.
down here interrupt you. All right, go right ahead.
Absolutely. So I'm going to come off basic as hell because I really got into comics about 4 years ago, and that's because I was. Reading comics anyway. I've always loved comics, like comics movies, comics cartoons, and everything, because I grew up with them and everything. But I don't have a comic book store anywhere near me in New Zealand, so I could never really read comics until I got a tablet and Comixology and everything. Mm-hmm. But what made me want to read them was watching that animated movie of Dark Knight Returns. And I thought, I'm sure a lot of people don't like it, but I love it. I think it's a spectacular adaptation. And
it is really good. A two-parter, right? I love that.
Yeah, I love that one. It made me want to read it. I got that, and I've read it so many times. It's such a good read. And I watched that movie so many times, and I've watched that fight between Batman and the Joker on YouTube for so many, even more times. It's just, I love it.
Yeah. No, I've actually read The Dark Knight 3 times, and for me that is very rare because I never watch movies or read things more than once. So for me to have actually done it more than once and 3 times at that, it says something.
So what it is, it's a story about our boy Bruce Wayne, the Dark Knight. He is retired from being Batman for over a decade now, I believe. Mm-hmm. And he's in his 50s, and he's just completely lost without Batman, He's lost his sense of just identity, his meaning to live, essentially. And one day he's just had enough, being without Batman has made him go absolutely crazy. And he just bursts out as Batman one day, reborn, and just around to kick some bad guy butt. And what that does is it draws the attention of everyone, the media, the government, all the bad guys he used to beat up, and it just brings up multiple questions like, is Batman better or worse for society? Well, you can answer that both ways from it, because you can argue that him coming back brought the Joker back to murder a whole lot of people. But he also stopped the mutant gang, which was thriving without Batman. It's just, oh man, I love this book.
And I also love
people think it's overrated, but
no, it's definitely not. Yeah, shut up. Absolutely shut up. I really love how they use when we're first seeing Batman in the book. It's almost like the shark, right, in Jaws. We don't see much of him. We hear him. We see shadow. We see his hand
silhouette, and then as he bursts out, he's in the rain. You get a full spread of him.
Yeah.
That is a cool image as well.
It is very cool, dude. But yeah, The Dark Knight, guys, it is a great book, and there's many other, and we have people in the chat that are mentioning. By the way, Booster, just go over here to say hello to chat. We got Jiminy Cricket. How you doing there, my senpai? He says, "Get him, Cat." So he's supporting you today, Cat. John Malin says, "Start with Frank Miller." Yes, we have started, John. Welcome, welcome. Nice to see you. Josh Hughes says something that's complete nonsense as usual. Eric is here, and he says Frank Miller Dark Knight is quiescent. I'm not sure. Could you explain quiescent to me?
I'm going to Google that, and I'm going to regret it.
I bet you will.
Urban Dictionary. Here you go.
Yeah, let's see what Urban Dictionary has to say about quiescent.
Yeah, it's spelled odd. It's a quiescent, actually. Keesome.
Does he mean like he quees because he's like so excited? I don't know. Let's just.
I don't know either. But Eric, it's okay, dude. It's okay. Even though I'm an English teacher, I'm not going to chastise you. I'm not going to. Welcome. Okay. Caden Snyder says, "You all have nothing on Bill but good luck." Yep. Bill's gonna bring it. I am sure. You guys better be ready for the bill over there. We have. Oh goodness, that's a name. Do you see that name, Booster? Osculfear Tosspot.
Oh yes, that's the guy. I hate him because he has so many great things to say, but his name's stupid and I hate it. He confused me every time last week, man.
Well, I think I just pronounced it correctly. Osculfear Tosspot. I think I got it. But he said something about it being a chaotic neutral statement. Well, excuse me, sir. I am most certainly chaotic good. Chicken Sith says, "My favorite Batman artist was Breyfogle. Rest in peace." Yes, rest in peace. He died this year. We've lost a lot of people this year, Booster.
Dude, off topic, I hate people that play chaotic neutral. It's like, oh my god, I'm so random. You have no idea what I'm gonna do. Just play the game, you try hard.
And it's always
play chaotic neutral.
Yeah, but no, come on, dude. It's always the chick at the table who plays the chaotic neutral. I do apologize.
He's like, you have no idea what I'm gonna do. Like, shut up, you're basic. Shut up.
Sorry,
basically awesome.
Role playing is coming into the conversation. I must resist. Moving on here, we have once again Joshua saying something. Hail Cecil. Okay, fine. Go Bill from Gage Slaughter. So no, a friend of yours is in here, Bill, I think.
My people.
You do, and we appreciate them coming on over. And of course, all your people that are in here and everybody else, please hit that share button and let's get more people in here. We got a couple other comments here from your friend Gage, and he says, "Hush Batman was sweet." I actually did like the whole Hush series. Did you read that, Booster?
I did. I like the artwork, but I have a problem with Jeff Loeb. This is gonna be controversial, man. I have a problem with Jeff Loeb when he writes Batman. He introduced so many characters. I like the Long Halloween, but as the title suggests, it's so bloody long. It's like 14 issues to get to it, and I love the story to do with Two-Face, but he adds so many unnecessary characters. So he did the same thing with Hush, man.
Oh no, Hush was awesome.
I get it. Batman is a great rogue gallery. It doesn't mean you have to use every single one of them in your story.
It's true.
I get it, but the way he tied it together is why it's good.
I mean, there's still good reads. I just have a problem with that one thing. Yeah.
Okay. We have Osculfear Tosspot, and once again is saying, "Oh, Canada." Fine. Let's see.
Canada.
Yeah, well, whatever. Gage says, "Batman Black and White." I like the White Knight one that's going on. That's pretty cool.
Absolutely.
Pixeltrato says, "Evening, folks." Well, hello, sir. Our patron is here. Let's see. The Homeless Liberal says, "Hail Booster." Everyone's giving us hail boosters. Don't hail Booster. Don't encourage him.
You should absolutely encourage and hail Booster at the same time, I feel.
Did you say inhale booster or inhale booster?
Yes.
And inhale. You can inhale me if you like. I don't mind. You can, give me a good sniff. I'm clean. I smell good.
Do you?
Essence of booster.
Yeah, no, I smell fantastic at the moment.
Aren't you liberally oiled at all times?
Yeah. Yes, it's scented oil.
Yeah.
All right, fine. Eric says super true to the graphic novel. He's talking about the animated two-parter. It was. I really love that. That was really good. The Dark Knight Returns. The Homeless Liberal says Chester's biased. You better believe I'm biased. You know when I am biased? I am biased toward Jim Lee Batman over everybody else. There's my bias. Have it. Suck on it. Hi, okay. Hi, Bethany. How you doing? Thundero, the Mighty Wrench is here. Hello, everybody. Well, hello to you, sir. Kick Jordan. Well, you have a wrench, sir. Go right ahead. They got a few other comments going here. Gage Slaughter says, some show support to Bill. He's been drawing for decades. He loves his family. Brilliant man, brilliant artist. We've all got something to learn from him. And, of course, the rest of the contestants. So, Bill, can you tell me, is Gage your like brother or something?
No, man. Gage is my son. He's actually an incredible artist in his own right. He's working on his own property called Nib, and it's going to be amazing when that pops out. And it is an incredible story about a little voodoo doll that comes to life, and his nibs after the inking nib, and it's a really heaven-laden, beautiful piece of work.
Well, I see, but I was mainly talking about the stench of nepotism that's going on in my chat.
Oh man, you gotta show love.
That's true. That's true. I got love for you too.
How do you think I got anywhere?
That's true. You live on nepotism. That is true.
Yeah, I don't deny it.
Yeah, absolutely. Nepotism and
gotta ride it, baby.
Nepotism stinks, man. Just cover me with it. I'm happy.
All right, true. Of course, Booster is all about the nepotism and the nihilism, so it's good to go. Best Batman is Sam Keith. John Dillich in the system says that's interesting.
Oh,
that's a good one too.
Yeah, Batman Secrets was the first comic book I ever picked up at a library.
There you go. Sweet. I've never actually read a comic book out of the library. That's I've heard people doing that. Sounds fun, man.
Mm-hmm.
They're mostly trash sometimes.
Oh, okay. But yeah, of course, the stuff
coming trash by people who read them all the time.
Yeah, that's true. The Longest Halloween is also great. Eric says. Rest in peace, Steve Ditko. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, he's a bit late with that one.
He is a little bit late from that, but John Dillich says that Bill from Argos Creations draws the definitive Batman. Well, Bill's getting a lot of love in here. You guys need to get your families up in here to support you too, because Bill's taking all the light.
And a compliment from Dillard, man. That's a rare thing indeed.
Yeah, that is something. It is something.
I was trying to get my sister on, but she's not. She's out of the house.
And Pixel Trader is your sister's out of the house. Oh, that's too bad. Pixel Trader is saying, vote Malin, vote often. What are you talking about, Pixel?
Come on, Malin.
Just remember, I'm the Booster boy, so vote for me is a vote for Booster.
Well, no, a vote for Booster is a vote for Booster because I'm about to get started.
You're about to get started. We've been going here for about 12 minutes. You're a little behind.
Yeah, no, Chester, I'm letting these guys get a hit start.
Oh, I see. So you got to bring it tonight then.
Oh, baby, I'm bringing it, son.
Bringing the heat.
I'm bringing it.
Sweet.
Look at it.
Well, you get to that heat there, Booster, and you do keep in mind, please, that we do need a straw poll, so you need to kind of do that job. And I do believe you also have a lot of links, and it would be really nice if you put them up, occasionally.
Occasionally. Oh my God, Chester, you're working me hard, man. It's just, oh my gosh.
Good thing you're oiled up.
It is a good thing, right? Yes. All right, guys. 2 minutes. What are you talking about? Am I going to have to mute you again, Rick?
Yeah, please do it.
2 minutes? What do you mean?
Just give us a headache now. Just get rid of the headache now.
Okay. All right, this is what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to go in here and take our first view over here and see what these guys are doing. They're starting to get their foundations and lines in, so we have something to see now. So I'm going to come over and I'm going to go here left to right inside the Google Hangouts. So let's start with Bill, who's getting all the love, man.
All right.
Wow. It looks good. That is definitely a Frank Miller logo there on the chest. So that's awesome. It's a nice thick Batman. You gotta get the oldness going on though.
Yeah, we'll get that going on. The other thing is his mitts, man. He makes his fist as big as his dang head.
He does, dude. He does. And we have been joined by a John Malin. How you doing, John?
How's it going, everyone?
Good job.
Hey, what's up,
How you
dude?
doing, buddy?
What's going on?
Hey.
All right. So,
Hey,
Bill,
John.
You're not drawing, you
now,
get kicked.
no. He if he wants to draw, he's most certainly welcome to. But yeah, Bill. Now, tell me, you got yourself very straight on here, aggressive Batman coming right at us. Are you going to do anything in the background, or are you just going to black it all out?
Oh, I'm going to do a Frank Miller kind of background. It's going to be as much of a Frank Miller reproduction as I can do. So
Sweet.
I don't want to say too much because I've got
other
other
words,
people
all
listening.
black or all white.
Right?
Yes. Yeah. Sure. Sin City.
Heavy contrast.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right, Bill. Well, moving on here. We're coming down to Brad. We're looking at Brad's first lines he's getting in here, and that's really interesting. You got the logo going on properly, which is nice. What are you thinking here, Brad? Well, what's your plan, man?
Well, I don't want to give it all away, but to make it look like Frank Miller. I just want to.
That's not helping.
I want an action pose, dramatic, but be able to show off the character.
Yeah.
Someone should have drawn Frank Miller as Batman.
So, yeah.
That would have been funny. Maybe you should do that, Booster.
I've already started Chester, so I can't take it back.
Yeah, make sure you use reference.
You gotta put the emotion in too. You gotta get that feeling.
Oh, there's gonna be plenty of emotion in my piece. Don't worry.
But it's looking good so far, Brad, man. Definitely liking the look of it. All right, let's move down the row here and let's take C. And so Cross, man, you get yourself Batman going on here. That is a very reminiscent scene you have going on. So yeah.
I figured I'd go with something very classic with it. So
yeah. No, definitely very classic. I love that scene actually. Where he's all crouched over and hulking. It's very cool.
What are you gonna do the rest of the time?
I'm gonna be doing some stuff in the background and all that, and I'll figure out a way to make this look beautiful.
Yeah,
awesome.
It looks like you're gonna be done in about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, Cross is very fast. This is true.
He's a speedy boy.
He is a speedy boy. But trust that he will cross hash the absolute hell out of it. So we will see that coming. Let's move down here. Todd, how you doing, Todd? Ooh, what are you doing here, Todd?
I'm doing an image inside of an image.
Oh yes,
so
that is
big head, and I'm gonna do like a half a body. It's all gonna be in just big stark black and a lot of positive and negative.
Well, Todd is bringing it. I think Todd wants to get on the pro show, man. This looks good. I like it.
Oh, Todd had his shot last night.
I had an interview going. I'm sorry I didn't make it.
Yeah, you could have been drawn on the big show, Todd.
I know.
Could have been. And actually, that interview we had with Johnny Allen is awesome. If you guys haven't seen that, you should go check it out. We have one on the Fanspeak here too. Johnny Allen is a great interview. He's the creator of Stickman. Moving on down the row here, we have Kat. How you doing, Kat? We're seeing your Batman come up. Ooh, nice thick Batman. It looks good.
Yeah, I'm going for kind of a, I don't know, I'm hoping to go for kind of like a straightforward, kind of intense scene. So hopefully I'll be able to add in a lot of blacks.
Oh, cool. So you got a lot of work to do. Well, I'll let you get to it.
We all know I'm very slow at inking.
Well, hey, take your time. You got 2 hours, or you have actually 18 minutes shy of 2 hours, but, it's looking good so far. All right, moving down the line here, we have Passion. Oh, Passion. I'm liking what I'm seeing here, dude.
Passion.
You don't have to call him Passion. I'm the one talking, Todd.
Get out of here.
Get out of here, yeah.
Get out of here.
So, Passion, what you working on here? This is very cool what you're doing. Why don't you tell the folks?
Yeah, this is like my version of the iconic scene where Batman punches Superman, but I'm putting my own little spin on it where you see the shock wave coming at the camera and the ground below it is kind of crumbling and flying up, kind of little anime style to it. To just and there's gonna be motion lines and stuff. So
cool. I like it, dude. Now who's the character in the foreground here?
That's Superman.
Oh, it is. I thought. Oh, I see. Oh, it's the hair. See, I thought it was some kind of devil horns coming up. I see it now.
Yeah,
Oh,
this will be Superman, and then it's if you Google it, you can see that where he punches him. Cool
Yeah,
scene.
Chester has never seen this iconic image.
I haven't, John. Okay, thank you. Yeah, it looks really cool. All right, moving down the line here, we have Ryan.
Yo.
So, what is this scene? This iconic scene that I should automatically recognize? What is it?
Oh, this is just going to be Batman standing proud with Superman's cape billowing on some kind of like broken staff kind of a thing.
Awesome. I see. See, I never understood this whole concept. Batman couldn't touch or beat Superman in a million years. It's a dumb idea.
All you need is kryptonite.
No, you don't. Superman has proven time and time again that he can overcome kryptonite at any time he needs. So.
I kind of agree with you, Chester.
But Ryan, this looks really good, though. We got some really good pieces. Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, you guys keep at it, keep going, and I'll go over here and chat with our guest, Mr. John Malin. How you doing today, John?
Doing great. How are you, Chester?
Man, I am sitting here on a very gloomy day in Japan, but I'm sitting with a bunch of my friends and seeing some great art, so it's awesome. Well, yeah, of course. You just put some more oil on Booster. You'll be all right.
Tell me a little bit. How was your visit with Mike?
Oh, it was great, man. We went over, and of course, I talked to him a little bit at the con, but we went out for dinner. I took him to kind of a classic Japanese izakaya. It's like a tavern, I guess. And we had some food, and we chatted about. Interesting, the thing was we hardly talked about comics at all.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, I had a great time visiting Mike. He was very gracious. It was very nice. I had my whole family with me. That was kind of the cool thing, was because he had his daughter with him and one of his like young cousins / nephew. So we had the four kids at young adults at one table and all the adults over there, and they had a great time talking with his daughter. Very sweet girl. Really, really nice girl. His daughter.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is that where he ate the whale or the horse?
The horse.
Well, no. We were actually trying to order whale for him at that restaurant. They didn't have it particularly there. He did that the day after, and I shall not talk to him about the horse because I told him not to do that.
Well, he was going to do it anyways. He doesn't care.
I know.
Even I think his cousin there was like kind of like grossed out by the whale. He's like, Yeah, I think it was his cousin on this video.
Yeah, that was Akemi, I think. There's a certain segment of Japanese culture that eats whale. There's actually a much larger culture that a group of people that would eat the horse, actually. Yeah, the thing that kills me though is they eat it raw. It's a sashimi.
Yeah.
I mean, raw horse. I mean, really? God. And R2D2 for life says the last unicorn has been eaten by Mike. Yes. Let's get a conversation going about Mike and unicorns again.
Yeah, good. Let's do that. Let's do that for half a bloody hour.
Yeah, well, glad that you guys had a good time. So.
We had a great time. Mike was really cool, man. He's a nice guy to talk to in person, and I think he's well practiced at it. Yeah, it was awesome, dude. And and it was cool for me too because I'd never been to a con before, so it was my first experience. I was a bit shocked that there were no comic books at a comic book convention. It was really shocking.
How does that happen?
I don't know. I don't understand how that happens, but everyone's telling me, "Oh, that's normal." Really?
That doesn't sound normal. No comics at a comic convention?
No.
Were there mangas there?
No, not at all.
What do they pronounce it? Manga. It ain't right. They put an A in there.
Dude, it is manga. Get over it.
It should be manga because there's an A in there. It's silliness.
You can't argue over accent.
Oh no,
You ever been to the
I
South?
absolutely can, and I will.
Go down to the South and just correct everything they put an accent on.
Yep.
I will do that. I'll do that. I'll do that as soon as I can.
Well, John, you've obviously never
you
met.
You can't go to the South. You're in New Zealand, so go to I don't know.
He remembers me.
Yeah. go to Northern Australia and start correcting them.
I always give Australians crap because they say everything in a silly way. You ever see it home and away?
Yeah.
That's the crappy sitcom there. Ugh, awful.
Thank you, Booster. Thank you for your insight. But they did have a little kiosk that was selling. I think it was the official Marvel, and they were selling some. But all they had was Spider Gwen, Gwenpool, and Miss Marvel and Squirrel Girl. That was the only thing they were selling. They were like the trades, I think, omnibus or something like that. And I went day one and the last day, and those boxes didn't move. So it's like they literally sold nothing.
Good.
Well, they had to pay to get in, right?
No, I think that was Marvel official, but it was the littlest teeny kiosk out nowhere near anything, dude. It was like it was buried.
Yeah, because you were telling me about like there's that big thing on the floor that you had to pay to get into. That was Marvel.
Oh yeah, the store, the Marvel store, which nobody could get into and buy the stuff that was sitting right there without a ticket. Oh my God, what was that about? That was stupid.
That's ridiculous.
It is, man. I don't get that at all because there was nothing to really buy other than some stupid ass Funko Pop crap. I mean, that was everywhere. It's like a damn disease, man. No, seriously, I could not believe how many Funko Pop things, and that was like the only thing to buy. It was weird, but I enjoyed myself though. I sound like I didn't have fun. I had a great time.
Nice. Yeah, I would have went for the ladies, but whatever.
Hey, dude, I was very happy to be doing it in Tokyo because they're all Japanese girls pretty much dressed up in the cosplay. And yep.
Awesome.
Yes, very awesome. But the problem was I was walking around all day with my wife, so I couldn't truly.
Yeah, that usually gets in the way.
It does, dude. But I did.
I hope your wife's not listening.
I'm sorry, Kat. I do apologize.
I don't have a problem with that. I'm lonely.
Oh, goodness gracious. I did get a great pick, though. They had a Captain Marvel, because basically the whole thing was promoting Disney movies, right? And they had a Captain Marvel booth. And they had these 4 Captain Marvel booth girls and booth babes, I guess they call them. And I went up in there. They were usually you would take picture with one, but I speak Japanese, so I told them all to come over to me. And I had a picture with me kind of leaning back with 4 girls in my arm. It was really cool.
My man.
Yeah. But I won't show my wife. She doesn't know I have that. So
you just keep that secret play.
No, my wife's on a plane back to Tokyo as we speak. So she's definitely not watching this. I'm safe. Gary Shipman. Hey, you doing, Gary? Nice to see you, dude. You got Bethany in here. Hello. The Willy Mammoth is amongst us. Hello. Nice. We're getting a lot of people coming up in here. So I'm assuming, John, you've been to like how many cons in your life? Probably a lot, right?
Not a whole lot. I mean, not a lot compared to any someone like Mike or whatever. I mean, I've probably been to like 15, 20 maybe. But pretty much the same ones over and over again. I've been to Chicago probably the most. I've been to Philly once. I've been to Orlando once. I live in Michigan. I've never sat down at the Motor City Comic Con a single time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Now, how many of these official Comic Cons do they have, actually?
A lot.
I mean, the ones attached to the Comic Con name. You know what I mean?
Well, there's San Diego Comic Con. I don't know. The owners may have some other deals, but I know Chicago or C2E2 is owned by the same people that do New York. But yeah, I don't know how many official Comic Cons there are. I mean, they're all Comic Cons or comic conventions, but yeah.
True. Hey, I met CB Sobalski like 3 or 4 times during that convention.
Oh, did you tell him off in Japanese?
No, I didn't. But I would have to say,
brings a great shame to Marvel.
Jeez. But I have to say the dude was very professional. He was very pro fan at the place. He was walking around all the time. That was a cool thing about the con. I don't know how it is at the other conventions, but we had a bunch of celebrities over here, and those Marvel movie celebrities.
Like Ezra Miller.
I like Ezra Miller, who was prancing around like a damn unicorn. But they were freely moving around the con, amongst everybody. Does this normally happen at a convention, or was it just because it's Japan?
It might be because of Japan. I mean, if you do catch a celebrity, there's usually at least one or two other people, or they're just fast walking, like not wanting to be talked to, or So, but I wouldn't say it's very common to see them walking by themselves, though.
Yeah, no, we saw it quite a bit. The only one I didn't see walking around was Peter Weller, which is unfortunate because that's the one person whose hand I would have liked to shake.
Yeah, I think he's pretty much hung up. I mean, I don't think he walks very well.
Yeah, no, he didn't look very healthy on the stage, unfortunately. But it was real nice to see him, though. And it was sad because, of course, Tom Hiddleston was getting all the love. But because of the crowd, there's a bunch of screaming girls, right? The crowd, they don't know who he is. And it's like, oh, man, because Peter Weller standing in front of you. Oh, well.
You did a great job. He actually played Batman Dark Knight Returns.
Peter Weller?
Shoot. Yeah, I'm screwed up. I'm thinking the Chewy guy. Who's the Chewy guy? Peter Mayhew.
Peter Mayhew, yeah. I talk about RoboCop, Buckaroo Banzai, that guy.
Yep, he was Batman.
Right on. Nice. That would have been cool, man.
Yeah, it would have. Yeah. But I saw him on the stage, and that was cool enough, I guess. But I had a lot of fun at the con, dude. And as soon as it was my first experience, it was good. I don't know. I probably will go back next year because what I did before the con was I communicated with the Japanese in charge of it like a few months before, and I asked them about getting a press pass, and they said, well, in order to get a press pass, you need to have this, this, and this, which I'm working on setting up right now, but I didn't have. And I was like, oh, well, I really wanted a tape, so they kind of gave me like a mini pass. So I was actually able to go walk around and tape all I wanted at the con, no problem.
Nice.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, I'd like to see Peter Weller come back for one more RoboCop.
Yeah, it would be cool to see then aging, near the end. Peter Weller would be nice.
They could put his face in.
The RoboCop returns. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they are working on a reboot again, which I don't understand. We just had a reboot and it was not very good. Yeah. But I guess that's all I can say about the Comic-Con. Really, it was a great experience. I'm glad I did it, and it was fun for us too because my kids are both at university, so it's probably the last time we'll have a full family outing together. So that was kind of a cool part of it.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So how you doing, Booster? How's your amazing Batman coming along?
I've got the groundwork set up so far. So here we go. I'm making a very thick Batman today. You see, Chester?
I do. Is he going to be oiled?
No oil. Oh, you have such a one-track mind, Chester, honestly, and you think I'm the same. It's going to not be an oiled Batman. That would just be silliness. He's going to be a thick boy, though.
He's going to be a thick boy.
He's going to be a wide boy.
You got to raise that bat symbol up there, Booster. It's almost on his belly.
You know what, John Malin? You're incorrect. This is a perfect, optimal positioning for Batman. I don't know what you're on about. So, yeah.
Well, I don't know, but I'm sure you'll have to beware here, John, because Booster will try to indoctrinate you into his oily Booster boy. So be careful, okay?
That's not true. That's not true at all. We only.
I think Booster could use some wolf milk. So.
None of that.
One shot of wolf milk and keeps him away from any indoctrination.
Brad, I swear to God, Brad.
There is no indoctrinating into the Booster boys, okay? But we just entice you with our beautiful bodies. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Because it's ultra hetero.
Yes, it is, I guess. But now, John, you just you have your graveyard shift is underway. But I'm sure you're planning on, because you had a successful run there in Indiegogo. I'm sure you're planning on doing some more. So, how many of these graveyard shifts are we going to see, man?
As many as people want to, support. So we're going to do another campaign in late spring or early summer for Volume 2, which the first one was 46 pager. This next one we're aiming for 100 pages.
Oh wow!
Because we're taking the percentage of the profits and rolling it right back into the next book. And if that campaign does well, then we'll try to do even better on the next campaign. So yeah, the more that people support it, the better the campaigns will get.
Yeah, well, that's cool to hear, man. That's cool. A lot of people are really enjoying your graveyard shift, and I've heard a lot of chatter about it. So that's good for you, man. And
All Caps is going to help get it into stores, so they're going to publish it. So there will be probably singular issues. It definitely won't be what the fans are backing. And so I don't know, probably what are 20, 22 page issues. So we'll just break it all down. And so whatever, we still need to finalize whatever all the plans are going to be for the launch. But right now, the main goal is volume 2 and getting that out. And then we can start talking about getting stuff to retailers.
Sweet, man. So Ethan is definitely going to go the diamond route, huh?
Yeah, it sounds like it, yeah. So
because I'd heard him talking a little bit about trying to create his own distribution company, but I haven't heard.
If he does, I mean, that it's possible. So, but my assumption is it's going to be, through Diamond. But probably. Yeah, I have no information about him doing his own distributor. Yeah.
Oh, well, we'll definitely keep an eye on what Ethan and Mike and you and everybody else is doing. It's of course over here on Fanspeak, we talk about what you guys are doing all the time. About Indiegogo revival that's going on and how exciting it is. So looking forward to the future for sure. And it's kind of interesting. We've been talking about this for a while, but it's actually been a very short time. We're not even a year in, really.
Yeah, I know. That's the weirdest thing, man. Jawbreakers feels like a lifetime ago, and it hasn't even came out. It's like, what? So, but yeah, it was only like 6 months ago when, probably a little more now, April, May. So, 6-7 months ago. So, yeah, it's been a lot has gone on this year for the better, for the better of everybody, because, Jawbreakers opened the door for Cyberfrog and Cyberfrog to Red Rooster and Lone Star. Yeah. And all the campaigns below, the smaller campaigns, things like Jack Irons, all these guys did potentially better than what they would have done. An example of that would have been, I always use the Antonio Bryce example, without that platform structure underneath, even with a top talent like Kanan White, the original brand campaign only raised $95.
Yeah.
So now there's an environment here in thanks to Comicsgate, the fans, everybody that has and operates channels and exposes people to more and more of these indie projects. Now you can very well do $5,000, $10,000 raised on a project. That's a very real goal for a lot of people, and it just depends on how hard you want to push. So.
Yep, no, and we've been talking about that a lot as well, about doing the legwork, doing your marketing, getting out there, pushing your book. That's something we promote and talk about here all the time. So glad to hear you say it. And it is interesting with the brand, particularly how that went and the support it got. And but I do think the thing with brand that when I first saw it, and I've seen Kanan's art since then, of course, we've all seen the Drawn and Quartered, and the dude is a friggin' beast. I mean, he's phenomenal, right?
Yeah.
But that book, the initial art I saw, it doesn't really promote his art the way we normally see it, right? After the fact, we saw more. And I was like, oh, okay, here's Kanan White. This is what he does. But I just thought that they didn't necessarily show Kanan's real skill level in the initial art. I think that's maybe one of the things that hurt it initially.
Yeah, I think Kanan, and I don't know, but I think Kanan was kind of trying to take on two projects at once, and I think they both kind of got funded around the same time, and but the next one is going to be, I feel, as long as it's done in a timely fashion, I think the next brand campaign is going to be a monster. I know Kanan wants to do some stuff with Ethan, but as long as he's still doing brand, man, that next one's going to be huge.
Yeah, I hope so. I backed it, so I'm waiting for it.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah. So and of course we love Kanan White. It's such an amazing artist, and it's cool. He came out of nowhere. I never heard him before, but it's like, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I've known him, known of him, and we've been acquaintances, I would say. for, I don't know, early 2000s from Pencil Jack. And I think Rob Liefeld forums and stuff like that. So, you know, we've known of each other for a good long time.
Well, speaking of Rob Liefeld, I know that Mike was talking about getting him on the show and had talked about it getting on the Drone Recorder. Have you heard anything more about that? That would be really cool.
I don't know. You know, I don't know what the realities of that would be, because there's still a lot of misinformation about what Comicsgate is. So, you know, yeah. Rob, someone like Rob, and I'm only going to guess, but you know, he has nothing to gain by coming and dealing with Comicsgate in any way, shape, or form. So, comics in general is probably just all bonus to him right now.
Yeah.
You know, he's riding high on the popularity of these films, and then he can go off to comic book conventions where I think he's making pretty good money on his signatures and all that. Like his value has gone up dramatically.
Oh, so, absolutely,
yeah. So hopping into something that is seen as controversial is probably the last thing someone like Rob would want to do. But believe me, I would be the first one to welcome him. You know, on the Drawn Quarter, and let's all have a good time, man.
It would be, and especially because Drawn Quarter has nothing to do with anything other than art. It's not Comicsgate. It's just drawing. It's art. It's illustration. It's beautiful. But yeah, no, I hope he can work that out. That would be cool. I'd like to see some of these other great, and maybe even some of the older artists be able to pull them in and be able to have people see them. I think Drawn Quarter is a great vehicle to kind of introduce these older artists we're not seeing as much today, and reminding everybody how great they are. Right. So I really hope that Mike can work some of that out, because, you know, not only him, but you and some of the other guys who have all your great contacts. So just hoping that works out that way. But let me, we're coming up here on 40 minutes in, guys. So I'm going to come back and we're going to take a look at your art. And I'll actually even look at what Booster's doing for a little bit.
Yes.
All right, Bill. Nice.
Right.
You're starting to get some blacks in there. You haven't moved to inks yet, really.
I think
the whole background's ink, yeah.
Yeah, but I meant on the Batman himself. It looks good though, dude.
That's where we're going now, is getting that cast shadow, heavy shadows in here, and we're off, man. I got my light source and we're rolling with it.
Well, I actually have a chat here for you. And it's from John Dillard Gaming the System, and he would like to know, what does Bill think about Brand?
About Brand?
Yeah, the Antonio Bryce and Kanan White project.
Kanan White is amazing. He's one of those guys. Yeah, I was like, I haven't heard of him much before. I never really heard of him before, so it's not. But he sounds like he's been working for a long time in the field, and every time I see him on Drawn and Quartered, I'm just shocked. And then the story that Antonio put together, he's revealed a little bit of it, a little more and more just recently too, and it sounds great. There's some really cool, a lot of depth to it. So that's one that's on my list. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too, dude. And it's an interesting premise as well. So yeah, it does sound pretty cool. And I know that Osclapir Tosspot says the term CG or Comicsgate is still toxic for those who only read headlines. Well, that's true. That is a problem. And, you know, one of the things I always say over here is we are not Comicsgate. They are. They're the scandal. They're the controversy, right? They're the actual Comicsgate. These progressive, toxic, hateful people that are working in the big two and the big 3, 4, whatever number you want to go down to. For me, I've always looked at it like that. We're just people who love comic books, right? But yeah, no, you're right. Absolutely, Tosspot. It is a problem. It's a PR problem.
Yeah, that's an interesting point of view, Chester. I like it.
Oh, well, I've been trying to profess it for quite a while. I've taken flack for it too. I don't know why, but I guess for some people it's either you're Comicsgate or not. And I'm like, well,
huge IQ for them, Chester.
I guess, man.
You're too huge, bro.
Okay, well, you know, let's not talk about my fatness. Thank you very much, Booster. But moving on to Booster, how you doing, man? Oh God. Doing? Moving next, Brad. How you doing, Brad?
Hey, come back in.
All right, fine. Go ahead. Let's see it.
I've just got the pencils down so far.
Just the pencils. And
Yeah.
now I don't know if you noticed, John, that but Pooster here is a master of the MS Paint.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yes.
Yeah. I saw some of his drawings last time I came on here, and I was telling
was
him
thrilled.
that
He was
it
stunned.
reminded me of Dire Straits, and he didn't know. He didn't catch the reference. He's like, "Huh? What?" Huh? So I had to show him the Money for Nothing video.
Yeah.
Actually,
Actually,
I'm still a little boy.
Okay, enough with the little boy in oil, all right. But actually my band was talking just our last practice about adding a Dire Straits song to the set.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
What kind of music do you guys do?
Well, the band I have now, we're just a bunch of retired pros that are just wanting to still play. So we do mainly blues, some rock and roll, Rolling Stones, Joe Cocker, things like that.
Aren't you doing a sax little thing for us today during the break?
No, Brad. No one said anything about saxophone, Brad. Thank you very much. I sing lead and I do the saxophone. So
nice.
But thank you for the promotion, Brad. Yeah, I am far too busy working here in the background, answering Twitters and Facebooks and other things while I'm sitting here chatting. So I don't have time to go grab a saxophone. But thank you very much, Booster, and don't put your name on the straw poll, please.
I
Definitely
will.
Not. No, don't.
And also, because Popefire keeps harassing me, she wants me to mention something about Gary's Navy. So
well, you can mention anything you'd like about Gary. I don't know what Gary's Navy is about, but I love Gary Shipman.
It's a ship, man. Get it?
Yeah. Okay. All right, moving on here. Now, Brad, you are the consummate troublemaker. How you doing, man?
Good, dude.
See the inks are coming along. Better hurry up, Bill. Brad's already on his inks, man. And just remember, Brad, no color.
No color. Yep.
No color. You can't use the colorblind excuses anymore. We're on to you. Okay. It looks really cool, though, man. I like it.
Oh, is he trying to get away with those warm and cool?
Yeah.
Copic?
When I first started,
Yeah.
You can always cheat that, though, Brad. You just got to get your camera in black and white.
Yeah. I can do that, too, but I don't need to. I'm good. I got this.
Oh, there you go. Confidence. That's what I want to hear. Confidence. All right. Let's keep moving down here. Cross is working on stuff. Hey, Cross. Cross, man, I am happy that you listened, dude. This is looking pretty good, dude. Good for you.
Yeah.
If it wasn't a recreation, man, I'd say that is borderline the winner right off the bat. But because it is a recreation, I'm just like, yeah, looks good. Same goes to all you guys doing recreations. Looking at you, P4D.
His name is Passion, by the way, and you should say it in the most sexy way you possibly
Interesting.
can.
Yeah.
Coming from someone who does a lot of recreations.
Oh, shots fired.
Name one.
Name one? Sure. Yeah. Let's see.
Still thinking of
it. He's not naming it.
No.
Wasn't last night's a bit of a recreation?
I have my own style. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing Frank Miller.
Oh, is that what you're trying to say?
Okay. I'm trying to say is that I'm doing a Frank Miller picture in my own style. So I am doing Frank Miller. I'm just doing it in my own style.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, that's what everybody's doing. Because we're not Frank Miller.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, in your guys' face. Who's next? Todd. Let's see what Todd's doing. Todd's doing a recreation too, I bet.
Yeah. It
you
is.
Guys.
I'm doing it from memory though. I'm trying to remember this iconic Frank Miller. I don't even know where this appeared. If it was in the sequel or the original or what.
Well, the original didn't have an inset, did it?
No, that's from the trade. That's the inset of the trade. The first one. No, not the first one. Never mind. It's a different one.
Well, if these two images are completely separate, then at least you got that going for you. Yeah.
Now, Todd, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
How are you going to deal with this jaw problem you got going on?
His jaw problem? You'll see.
Okay, sweet. Promises. Awesome.
I like the nostril. Is that more you, Todd, than Frank Miller, or is that how Frank was doing it back then?
No, this is more me.
Okay, yeah. That looks cool.
Yeah, I think when you get it done, it is going to be pretty cool, actually, especially with that inset in there. That's neat, dude. All right, got to come back to you, Todd. Let's come over here to Kat. Now, Kat, your mic is not on.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. Some of that.
Kat Roca?
What?
Is that who this is? Kat Roca?
No.
No,
I'm just Kat.
Just Kat.
Okay.
I don't know who that is.
She's another.
Yeah,
this
not
is another
Hero's wife. Okay.
Oh no, definitely not.
No, I'm
Kat,
just random.
a random, very young Canadian. We are surrounded by Canadians, by the way, John. Just so you know.
Oh,
I know.
They're really nice if you get to know us.
Yeah,
I've been.
You guys keep telling us that. But yeah, no, Kat. Once again, you're very nice, clean lines. I always like your clean lines, Kat. Very nice.
Yeah, I've been to that. What was it? There's another convention I went to, that Toronto Fan Expo. So I was there as a guest a few years ago. Yeah.
That's
cool.
right near me.
Toronto's
I've never
great.
been there.
Yeah,
I live in
Toronto's
the unknown province in the middle of Canada that everybody passes over.
Manitoba?
What is the name of that one?
Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan. I've heard that before once, I think.
What is I think it's the entire. Is it the entire population of Canada is no bigger than the state of California, something like that?
That might be very possible.
Yeah,
we got about 35 million.
Well, that's wonderful. Yeah, so yeah, California. But I haven't told you the rules, John. Over here, we do not talk about the state that is called California. So just so you know. Huh? Are you talking again, Booster?
Yes.
Stop that.
Okay.
We have Manny from Good Dog Press is in here. Aloha, sir. And 35 million or so is too many. Asuka Langley Soryu says. But yeah, Kat, it looks really great. I love your nice clean lines you get when you're done with stuff. It's nice. All right, come on over here to Passion. Now this is the iconic scene that I should have been known off the hand that John so chastised me about.
But it's not. It doesn't have like the shockwave and the detail, and it doesn't have that.
It is cool though, I have to say.
Yeah, SmackDown.
Well, I am curious. Why does Superman have a jeans on though?
Jeans? No, that's his underwear, and then his pants.
I see, but there's like a belt.
Miller drew it. Have you seen his clothes?
Yeah, no, they do kind of like khaki-ish sometimes.
Yeah, he kind of like he has the wool suit on, like from the old television show, kind of how he draws them. So it's always the clothes have some folds and baggy. Yeah,
it's real baggy.
Yeah, like it's not really spandex so much as it's like actual cloth that he's wearing.
That's true. They do have that kind of feel to it, don't yeah. And Pixel Trade over here says, "I'm apparently from San Diego, North Mexico now. Thanks, Jester." Well, you're welcome, Pixel. I'm here to help, dude. But yeah,
Doc's Pixel just now.
But yeah, think about that when you think about Canada, guys. Is that entire nation only has the population of that state, which will not be named, and then think about where Kat lives. In the middle of this big nothing.
Yep.
Her best friend was a bear.
Yeah.
Well,
Probably
I'm
true.
a bear.
He is a bear.
I am a bear. But the
bear.
I am. The good thing about Canada, though, is they get to put maple syrup on everything. So that's kind of a treat, But yeah, no, Passion. This looks really good, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on one sec before you hop off Passion.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Here you go. So that's what the original looks like. So that's what he's saying when he added the sound effects and the other stuff. So.
Oh, okay. I have seen this before. I think what threw me off was when I initially saw the pencils, I thought that it was Azrael because of the horn. I thought they were horns, but I get it now. Okay.
I got it right away.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry, Booster. I am a Marvel guy. You do know that, right?
Well, I'm a Marvel guy too, but even I know.
Fine.
For shame, Chester. For shame.
Oh, I hang my head low. All right, guys. But yeah, that looks really good, Passion. I'll come over here to Ryan Cardinal. Ooh, Ryan, you've got a lot going on, dude. It's this looks really good, dude.
Oh, thank you. Just putting along here.
You every time you're on, you put on really good stuff. That Spider-Man that you did with him running across the side of the glass side of the skyscraper, I really love that, man. That was really great.
Oh, thanks, man.
You are bringing it today. You guys better watch out. Ryan is on it. Even though he's Canadian, I'm going to support him.
Well, there's nothing to do here except for draw in the cold. So.
Oh, he's Canadian. I will vote for you.
Oh, you're supposed to vote for yourself, Kat.
Yeah. You see how they work?
Yeah, no, they're a team.
Yeah,
but
gotta stick together.
Yeah. Well, guys, you've been drawing here for 55 minutes, excuse me. So we're coming up on the top of the hour. So looks really good. You guys got a lot of stuff done. I see inks are definitely going on everywhere. And because of the great progress I'm seeing today, I think we might actually get some really good backgrounds too, which is always nice. And that's actually one of the things I liked about yours yesterday, John. You were able to put in a full scene, which is really nice. I like that.
Yeah, well, Frank Miller implied full scene.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah. But yeah, for Ryan's, I did want to say Ryan was and is actually still my early favorite.
Thank you.
I do think this is a legit pose here. I don't know if there's any original Miller doing this. My only real complaint is the old rule that you don't put one arm forward and the same leg forward.
Yeah, but
yeah, if you would have had that you can still switch that torso, and it'd probably get that leg off that stick a little bit. But if you could do that and this thing didn't get all jacked up, it'd be pretty powerful. But yeah, good piece. What is this brush that you're using, Ryan? And where do I get it?
Okay, this is just one of the standard cross-hatching brushes inside of Clip Studio.
Really?
Yeah,
I use this all the time. I didn't even know they had a cross-hatching brush.
Oh yeah. It's just in the if you just press B 3 times, you'll come up with a bunch of stuff that says like effect, hatching, clothing, pattern, flowers, and it's in the cross-hatching section.
Interesting.
Yeah. It is. It looks great, though, Ryan. So we'll keep checking back with everybody. Just so you know, over here in the chat, we are also filled with Canadians up in here. The Willie Mammoth is sitting here, Canada, and he's talking about maple bacon. Well, I have to say, I do love maple bacon. Maple bacon is a thing to enjoy. All right. You guys mainly chat amongst yourselves. Just keep in mind, if you have anything to say to us directly or any of the artists, please go ahead and drop that in the chat. Also, keep in mind.
There was a guy who said something about putting his maple syrup on pizza. That should be bannable.
What?
That's not right.
That's not right.
That's
I agree. Not right.
Freaking Canadians.
Right. Even the Canadians are like, screw that.
We need the Canadians in this chat to denounce.
Okay, well, so that means we're going to have to start the pineapple ham pizza conversation again. That'll be wonderful. But yeah. But everybody, please keep in mind that hitting that like button and subscribe, of course, is appreciated in supporting the channel. But if you haven't already, hitting the share button and letting your friends and family know that we're doing the show would be much appreciated. Thank you very much for that. Now, back to pineapple ham pizza. Booster.
Yes,
Tell us.
I would have pineapple on pizza. Fight me.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what all the controversy is. Pineapple pizza is awesome.
He's just saying that because he's in New Zealand. Where's he going to get a pineapple?
From the store that I'm 2 minutes from.
Ooh. No, you guys don't have boats and planes.
They
dragons and orcs.
How dare you? This is racism right now.
Yeah.
I am so offended.
Mm-hmm.
Well, did you know, John, that Booster is actually a hobbit, hairy feet and all?
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, he's a New Zealander.
Well, it's also because he's about 4'2". I think that has something to do with it.
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah.
That's why he's Booster, because he needs a booster chair.
He does. He was telling me how he has to get out of bed, and he has like a stack of comic books that he jumps down out of bed off of. So he's truly a comic book fan.
I'm gonna have to change my name now. Thanks for ruining Booster for me, you dick.
Dude, I've been telling you for a while.
Chair over there, everybody. Look, it's Booster chair.
Booster chair, yay!
All right.
That might stick, dude. Everyone remember Booster chair. That's a new one for him.
Well, after the stream, I'm gonna cry for half an hour. So thanks.
You're welcome. The Willy Mammoth says 3 kiwis tall. Yes. How perfect. That's funny, dude. Bethany also says that B 3 times works. I have hatching tools. I don't know exactly what you mean, but one of these artists might know what you mean.
I do.
Oh, okay. Well, explain that, please.
He got that.
Yeah, pressing the B button 3 times will take you to basically that tool that I was using.
Oh, wow. Well, that's very useful information, especially for me, who would never even think about owning the software. Thank you very much, Bethany.
Yeah. Shortcut keys.
You're a bit smart ass.
Me?
Did any of the Canadians denounce what was that maple syrup on what was that?
Yeah, we all do.
We stick together. We stick together.
I don't think they denounced it at all. I think they're all.
I denounced it.
Let's see what Kat does. Look at her. She's on the fence.
Nah, I'm
Look, when it comes to that issue, you're either with or against, and you've shown your true colors, Kat. Disgusting.
I got to stick up for the fellow Canadians here.
Yeah.
They're
an species.
Yes, I know. They are invasive, that's for sure. Although I do accept one of them, though. Michael J. Fox, we'll take him. But you guys can keep that damn Justin Bieber guy.
Yeah.
And we've been trying to pawn him off for years.
We don't want that guy.
We don't want him either.
You can take our Nickelback as well.
Actually, you know where he has
Nickelback.
You know who Nickelback? We don't need that either. But you know where the Bieber has been actually recently. You guys probably haven't seen much of him. You know where he is?
Is he in Japan?
Yes, he's in Japan doing commercials. Damn it!
Oh
my god! Well, you know how that stupid little viral video that came out of the pineapple pineapple thing.
Oh yeah.
Well, he fell in love with it. He thinks it's the most awesome thing ever, and he's been come over here doing commercials with that guy who's in it. He's a Japanese celebrity.
Isn't he a
What?
comedian?
Yeah, he's
Pikataro?
Pikataro. I don't know his name offhand. I could care less about him. But I've been seeing damn Bieber commercials left and right, and he's running around, and there's these little schoolgirls chasing after him, swooning. Oh, it's awful.
I'm so sorry, Mister.
Yes.
Japan's being invaded by Canada.
Yeah, you know the kind of money they pay for celebrities to come over. That's why you see celebrities there all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
They do. They pay big money, dude.
And Nicolas Cage does the best Japanese commercials.
Does he? Actually, no. Actually, in truth, the best foreign commercials done here in Japan are done by Tommy Lee Jones.
Oh yes, them as well. Yeah, those are
They're
amazing.
awesome. Yeah. But there's a lot of them too. I mean, I see him over here. Wow, I don't know, 23 years I've seen him do commercials over here. Long time.
This guy puts honey on his pizza? What is this?
God, you people.
Oh, these comments are making me depressed.
And what is this? Jace Snyder says, has anyone else had macaroni and cheese pizza? No, we haven't had macaroni and cheese pizza. I don't know. That might be good, though.
Oh, that's delicious, man. Mac and cheese pizza.
What do we look like? Canadians?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Is that a Canadian thing?
Who knows?
Oh. Canadian.
She Media is another Bill supporter, and he's really hoping that someone sings the Bill Hart, the comic guy. I don't know I don't know the tune, but if you give it to me, I'll happily sing it. Yeah. Someone has some radio on in the background. Thank you very much for that. Joe Marone says, need to write a thesis on the theological implications of appropriateness of fruit-based toppings on pizza as it relates to the, I don't know what he's trying to say, the dictomy. What is it? But okay, Joe, you get right to it, man. Deep fried mac and cheese balls address deadly. Deep fried mac and cheese balls. I don't know. That might be good, huh?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Well, I'm just saying it's probably good because Pixel said it, and I'm just supporting my boy there. So, Chicken Sis says, no booster. Bojo's Pizza in Colorado has such a thick crust that at the end of the slice, you have a small loaf of bread. They supply honey for it. Oh, I see.
Yep.
Bojo's. Well, now, since we do have some Americans in here, the pizza is the size of a manhole. Now, since we do have some Americans in here, we're talking pizza instead of Batman, as we should. Now, John, tell me about the battle, the long controversy, the long-standing war between New York City and Chicago. No, Canada. Canada can't.
I heard that if the United States invaded Canada, it'd be over in a day.
It'd probably be over in a matter of minutes, I think.
Yeah, because as soon as the first tank went across the border, they'd probably just say, you guys can have it.
Yeah, true. I think so.
And Justin Trudeau would be like, they're killing us, we're winning.
Well, do you guys know that they actually have a 6-minute plan to take out North Korea? 6 minutes.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, because they said the only problem with the plan is if it has to be flawless and perfect. But if they could flawlessly do it in 6 minutes, then there will be no shots fired. Because the only reason why North Korea still exists is because of the threat to Seoul, right? So that's very interesting that the American government has openly stated they have a 6-minute plan to take over a country. 6 minutes, jeez. But no, John, my question is in regards to Chicago pizza versus the far superior pizza of New York.
Neither Michigan pizza.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
Michigan pizza. Little Caesars, Domino's.
Oh my God! That's
okay. Hold on.
I'd rather drink wolf's milk.
I gotta jump in here. I'm from Chicago, so I know about deep dish pizza.
Yes, it's an abomination.
It's really good. Now, is it better than New York style? That's debatable. I think they're both equal, but if you want to get filled up, you're drunk as hell, and you want to get filled up and like really filled up, puking filled up, you go with the deep dish. If you want just a slice to kind of settle your stomach a little bit, you go with the New York. It's all how drunk you are.
Well, Passion, that sounds very defeatist to me. You're you're acknowledging the superiority of New York pizza. Thank you very much.
There's a place in Lansing called DeLuca's. You go there, get a pizza. They pile it on high. It's good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I'm joking around. Actually, the best pizza I've ever had in my life is in Boston.
Yeah. This Chicago, New York thing, and nobody pays attention to that unless you're from Chicago, New York.
Well, I worked. I was a musician in Manhattan for a long time, so
Yeah.
Just representing New York a bit.
Yeah, humble brag. Yep.
Yeah,
humble
stop
brag.
all this infighting. Don't forget, Canada's out there, guys.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah, we can come and get you guys.
Yeah, they can come at us at any time.
We were the ones who invented the pineapple pizza.
We're very, very threatening.
Yes, that's true. Well, according to Cross Comics, he says that Canada has a superior military force to America. Would you like to elaborate upon that there, Rick?
Oh, it's complete fiction.
It is, dude.
We have from what I've heard, we have a lot of war games with the state, and we win, I think, every time, or practically every time.
I just want to jump in and say, what is that Justin Trudeau quote? If you kill your enemies, they win.
No, the participation ribbon is not winning, Rick.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I know participation isn't winning, and I think Tank. I'm not sure whether Tank said that's true or not. Too. It asked Tank.
Tank is a
He's in the
patriotic
chat, maybe
American. He
can-
would never say such a thing. What are you talking about? And I do apologize for the name Justin Trudeau being dropped in here. I apologize to you Canadians. It must be awful to hear it. I just cringy, ultra cringy.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
you
it
made me very, very mad.
I do apologize.
Shaking.
Well, dude, that is the most embarrassing leader I've ever seen.
Mm.
And I don't. Why? What? Explain to us, please, since we have so many Canadians here in the panel and in the chat. Why did you guys vote for Justin Trudeau? How did this happen?
I don't think they did. I think their system is a little bit different, and I think the political leaders somehow vote him in. Is that right?
No, they vote him the head of the party, and then we as Canadians vote too. Unfortunately, too many voted for him. He conned a lot of people.
Yeah, he conned us all with free weed.
Yeah, exactly.
And telling you guys that you stood a chance against the United States.
Lies.
That's what we want to hear. Yeah, vote him in. Woo! And that's like China invading Hawaii, and then Hawaii telling if Hawaii wasn't part of the United States, as like Hawaii telling the people, hey, well, our guys say we would hold our own. No,
it's like the Australians and the New Zealanders. They say the same thing. It's like, God, are you kidding me? America's the most amazing fighting force that's ever been created in the human history. What are you guys on about? We do have some interesting things here from the chat, though. We have Jay Schneider says taco pizza. Doom says chicken bacon ranch pizza. Ooh, that sounds pretty good. I kind of like that. Deep dish is just filling up on bread. True.
Oh, it is. It is just bread.
Someone, Osclapir Tosspot says that is what IHOP is for. I thought they made pancakes. What does that have to do with pizza?
Maybe it's just the bread consumption.
Oh, maybe. She Media says cheesy stuffed crust. Awesome. Willie Reed says the best pizza I've ever had was cooked in a brick oven. Oh, yeah, those are good. John Dillard says, Chester, please let Brad know that he has dishonored himself for the last time, and I will no longer acknowledge his participation in any further Drawn and Quartered. Thank you, John. I have no idea, dude.
The maple.
And he also says that Rick Piper is sending me DMs cussing out John Malin, and it's hilarious. So I guess our friend here, Cross Comics Rick, is not happy with you, John. I do apologize.
Cross.
Oh, what's happening, Cross?
Well, somebody's lying, and it's not me.
Are you accusing John Dillard gaming the system of being a liar? Rick?
I'm not. No, I'm confusing whoever sent the thing saying I'm sending them a DM cussing John out.
Okay, now
game the system. You should explain yourself, Cross Comics. What's happening here?
And just to let you guys know, you have 50 minutes left, by the way.
How many?
Rick, 50.
Oh,
Awesome.
you scared me.
And
I heard 15 for a second there. I was like, what?
Oh, well,
You
time
see how
flies when
easily
you're having fun.
Canadians get scared?
It's true.
Right?
I wasn't scared.
Now, Rick, we don't want to have another one of those
Like half an hour.
controversies when you start doing racism and immigration again. So, watch yourself, all right?
We can't have that.
You can't have that.
I would never do anything like that.
You would no, not only once or twice, maybe. I get it. All right, guys, let me come back here and run through as we're going, and we're going to show you Bill again. Now, Bill, wow, I like it, Bill.
Yeah, I got some ink down now, finally, right?
Nice.
That is, dude.
Ready to move on to the white.
Now it's interesting. You blacked out the logo here instead of leaving it bright, like I saw many people do yesterday.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah. I don't know if that means anything. I just noticed yesterday there was very bright logos everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, they weren't blacked in on Drawn and Quartered. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Yesterday.
Oh. Oh, makes me sick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now it's time for the good stuff, man. Bring in the bleed-proof white.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I like it though, Bill. It looks really good.
Well, thanks,
Yeah, it's looking
Chester.
good, Bill.
Yeah,
Thanks.
sweet.
Top 3.
Top 3. There you go. John Malin endorsed.
Hey, Malin Militia all the way. Thanks, John.
Booster, 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 booster.
Well, what's up?
Yeah, no, I'm just looking at the your art.
Well,
I
I'm
think
just doing the inks right now. That's what it is.
I see that, and I've noticed you've moved away from your blue pencils, by the way.
Yeah, the blue pencils weren't really doing it in MS Paint, so I figured I'd just stick with black pencils, then I'd erase around them.
But I feel you've backslidden. We've seen you improving every time we see you draw, but I just feel this is really not good. It's really not good. It's really bad.
How dare you, Chester? This is still a work in progress. You'll be blown away once it's done.
All right. Well, yeah, promises. But
Booster, as I recall your drawings from the last time, I think this is an improvement. So
it is an improvement.
Yeah, but I haven't seen as much as Chester has. So if you're backsliding, shame on you. But yeah, this
shame on you.
Better.
Well, this is going to be spectacular. Don't you worry. And Chester, I'd just like to quickly note we are now over 400 subs.
Are we? Sweet.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
That is very nice. Yeah, no, that's cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we pick up subs every day. I don't know where they come from, but thank you guys very much. We do certainly appreciate it. This FanSpeak channel has been growing and growing, and it's we're having great fun. And keep in mind, we have not only, of course, do we have our FanSpeak show tomorrow, where we have the artist and creator of the hero Indiegogo, which of course you can find on Pixel Traders Indiecron. But also this Saturday we have a really cool show going on at 8:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as usual, and we will be watching Godzilla 1954 original in Japanese, of course, with subtitles.
Godzilla.
Go together, man. It's going to be really cool. And we found a way around it without having to worry about the YouTube's Google, banging us with a copyright strike. We are going to be using Rabbit. Yeah, it's very sneaky. And everyone will be in the chat in the YouTube live with us, but we're also going to be together in the Rabbit, watching the show together, having commentary and fun together. So we think we figured that out, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So everybody's here. Please come over and join us for that. That's going to be awesome for sure. Yeah, good news. Thank you.
Oh, sorry, Booster. Raise that mouth about halfway to the nose.
I think it's good where it is, but you know what? I'll take your word for it, John.
Just trust me. Just trust me.
I'll trust. I trust you, John. I trust you with all my heart. Okay, how about here?
Better. You got to give him a chin. That's kind of the point. The space between the nose. Think about sticking your finger there. There's really not that much room unless you're I don't know.
This is this is a wide Batman, so maybe not a full finger. This is I'm going for
Don't go with that finger. So
yeah, and John, don't encourage him. He might well put a mustache on Batman now.
Oh,
well, now that you put the idea in my head, Chester.
Well, no, John did that.
No,
that's not me. Definitely John. Oh God.
What kind
that does make him look pretty badass. Maybe you should keep. Oh, not that one.
Yep, there we are. That's our booster.
You give him a goatee, Booster. You might be going home with the gold.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, Cecil's not going to do it though.
Yeah. Well, you good luck to you, Booster. But do keep in mind you actually have an actual responsibility here, and that is creating the straw poll. I do hope you're on that.
Oh, I'll get to it, Chester.
You have 40 minutes to get it done, Booster.
No,
I'm relying on you. Fine. Moving on. Brad. Oh, look at that.
What's up?
Nice, dude. I like what you got going on here, dude.
Well, thanks. Appreciate it.
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah.
Actually, I think you got the pants perfect, dude.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, I like it. That's really good.
I'm not 100%. This is Screamin' Miller, though.
Yeah, well, it's a cross between mine and what I think, so try my best.
But you guys are doing a little bit more Miller inspired, I guess.
Yes, we are Miller-esque. Yeah.
And it looks like the one from year one, if you ask me.
Oh yeah, no, I can see that. But no, I gave them a little more leeway, John, and said Miller-esque.
Right.
So you know,
I know how you guys like to go rogue.
We do.
We do.
We're our own folks over here, man.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it looks really good, Brad. Now, Cross, you had something really good going on. How's it going? Oh wow, Cross. This might be one of the best pieces I've seen you do, dude.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome, bud.
That is really good, man.
Yep, it's nice.
Thank you.
Good for you, dude.
Okay, but what are you going to do for the next 50 minutes, man?
I'm going to make it better.
Oh,
don't overwork it, dude. It is looking really good.
It's already looking great, man.
Yeah, it is sweet. Good job, man.
Thank you.
Okay, well, moving on here to Ignition. Now, Ignition, what's going on? I thought we were going to have an inset here, and I don't see one.
Yeah, because I don't think there's enough time for me to complete it. You know,
really letting us down.
Yeah, no, we were expecting it. It is cool though what you're doing here. It's interesting. It's different.
Different.
It is different. Well, that's good. Well, let's ask the expert, John Malin. Is this Miller-esque?
Yes, from one of the covers.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely all the starkness of Frank Miller. The lines are maybe a little sharper, but I mean, yeah, it's Miller.
Sweet. Well, there you go, Todd. Looking forward to it. I was too bad. I was really looking forward to have that inset in there. But
yeah, I don't think it's taken home the gold without that inset. Who knows? It's all in the fans. So and the fans' familiarity, and because the rules are a little looser. I mean, yeah, you can argue almost any way for any of these drawings.
You could.
It's all
That is true. All right, Todd.
All right.
Well, keep at it, dude. Let's move over here to Cat. Well, Cat. Ooh, nice. I love the clean lines of Cat. It's very, very nice.
I'm trying your new brush pen today, so I'm a little nervous. It's not working how I want it to, but that's okay.
But so it's is this something you've never used before, or is this simply just a new one?
No, I've actually never used it before. I had another kind of brush nib, had a brush nib on it, but that one ran out, so I had to try my backup, which I've never used.
Well, that's interesting. Now, John, I see you work in digital all the time, but I'm assuming you do traditional style as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like when I do a commission or something like that, I'll what I've been doing recently is just rough it out in the computer. My printer sucks, so I print it out on scrap paper, then I light box it, and then I just go full finish and pencil.
Cool.
I don't do much actual inking anymore. It's too permanent for me.
Interesting. And it's the only other person I've seen using a light box, directly, is Gary Shipman. And I've seen him use that quite a bit. It's cool to watch.
Mm.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it looks really good, Kat. I think it's coming along, and I think having these nice heavy inks in there with this brush is going to look cool in the end. So keep at it.
I'm hoping so.
All right, come on over here to Passion. Passion. So what happened? Something happened.
I'm finished with my first one.
Oh, you finished? Oh, well. Passion is just ahead of the game. He doesn't. He could do 2 in one time. All right.
He's already doing another. Bloody hell.
What's your plan, Passion? You gonna do the other one, see what one you like better, and enter it as your final, or are you gonna try to pass off 2?
I'll let the people decide.
That's not how this works. That's not how this works.
This is the first one is the one I did. The second one I'm doing for fun.
And do you want to split up your votes?
Well, that second one is that second one an homage to anything? Let's see that second one.
It's just this is my style with Frank Miller, thickness and look and jump and
it's cool, dude.
Yeah, because awesome, dude. It's rocking.
Yeah,
it is.
Do that one. You should have done that one.
Yeah, I just thought of it.
You blew that Batman up like 100%, man. He'd take up that whole page and he looked badass.
Like this?
Yeah.
I can do that.
Like right in your face.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, you're right, dude. That is cool, dude. Very nice. That is sweet. Just so you know, John, that Asuka Langley Soryu says that lightboxing is a euphemism for tracing. Mm-hmm.
Oh well, but you're tracing your own work. Yeah,
that's true. Yeah,
but well, I mean, you can trace someone else's work. I don't. So, but hey, if you're gonna do it, I always tell people, look, I don't care. I don't care how you get there. I just care that you get there, and then it looks freaking awesome at the end. So, true. Yeah.
Well, it looks really. Both of them really look good, Passion. Actually, I think I like this one better though.
Really?
Yeah, it is cool, dude. The other one's good too, though. They're both good. Yeah. But all right, dude, carry on. Come over here to Ryan. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Dude, Ryan brought it today.
Mm-hmm.
That is sweet, man.
Along.
Now, I know that John had mentioned earlier about having the same arm and leg forward at the same time being a no-no for an artist, which I didn't know. But how about the cape and the flag both flowing, the same? Of course, it would. I mean, it's wind, so it certainly would.
Yeah. Well, that's logical. The cape and the flag going the same way. The leg and the arm, though, what that is anti-dynamic. So if you ever try walking or running that way, you'll see how awkward you look, and that's why. I mean, I do it too. I mean, you can probably even find a something in print where I've accidentally put the same leg forward, and especially in a standstill, it's not so bad, but it's still anti-dynamic. So.
Yeah. But this is still a killer piece, though, dude.
Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it is awesome. DeWolf says that Malinism, the end, regardless of the means.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just tell a good story and let people disappear into your story and your art. And if you're not pulling it off, then you're not pulling it off. Doesn't matter if you're freehanding every last aspect or tracing. So.
All right. Well, John Dillard says that Ryan Cardinal is the only artist here that can draw fantastically for 1 hour and 40 minutes. Let's watch and see how he screws the pooch this week. Damn, John.
John Dillard has the best bloody comment.
He does, dude. It's always funny.
He is consistently brutal. It's amazing.
He is. But I've enjoyed Ryan's art every week, actually. Really glad to have you here, dude. It's awesome.
Oh, thanks.
We got a real big stable of people that Pixel and I have organized into the Discord. And it's really nice that we get to have this rotation and all these artists come in. And we got a new face here today, of course, with Passion. It's really, really cool what we're going over here. Just curious, John, because, obviously the Pro Edition and this are connected. We always send our winner over to you guys. But how do you guys go about organizing yourself of who's going to be on the show and stuff? What do you guys do?
Largely, I think, we all, Mike has one room for some of the regulars, and, he'll just drop the link in there. Sometimes he'll just drop it in like the all caps room and see if anyone just wants to pop in. But for the most part, there's a handful of regulars and whoever Mike invites. I mean, it's his show, so
sure.
Once in a while, he gives me the nod to go ahead and give someone a holler, and then I do. But otherwise, yeah.
All right, there you go. But it is nice that I love these shows, man. This for me is what we should be doing in the community, other than trying to sell and create Indiegogo's, of course. But I really love it. This is comics. This is art. This is what we should be doing, and they're a lot of fun. I love them. Yeah. Just so you know, John Dillard says, Chester, Rick Piper is telling me in the DMs that John Malin is only here because he's trying to find a place where his opinion is still respected. Oof. Jeez.
Oof. Yeah. I'd like to know when I got time to do all these DMings when I'm suddenly drawing.
It's Canadian magic.
It is Canadian magic. How does he do it? It's that voodoo they do, right?
Is Dillard Canadian?
No,
he's Mexican.
He's in LA.
No, he's from San Diego or something like that. But he's a Mexican.
I just want to know why he's treating his co-host so badly.
Co-host too. That's right. Your show you have with him, right?
Yes, Dixie Rick is his co-host.
He is, but I think he's treating you badly, Rick, because you treat him so badly by not speaking. All right.
So just to put it out there real quick, Chester, I have quite a bunch of new people in the chat. If you haven't, subscribe to Chester's channel, and you guys can come back and check us out next week too.
Yep.
And make sure you're subscribed to Argos Creations. Thank you. Love you.
Well, thank you very much, Bill. And yes, it's a good point. We have made some adjustments. We haven't talked about that live yet, so let's go ahead and do that. We have changed the fan edition a little bit. And what we're doing is, because we had a lot of people.
It's ours now.
Well, it's not really, because Bixel created it, and he is fan speak, so it hasn't been stolen at all. But no, what we've decided to do is keep it here, right on the fan speak channel, where you are. And the reason for that is because we've gotten a lot of people asking us, where is it this week? Where is it? Even while I've been sitting here talking to you guys, I've been dealing with Twitter and Facebook in the back, telling people, oh yeah, it's on my channel. Because it moves around and people don't know where it is. Now, the initial inception, the idea that Pixel had was to have this show move around to the smaller channels and help give them a boost. And it's a great idea. But we've been doing this long enough now that it's causing some consternation, and we don't want that, of course. So basically what we're doing is this. It's going to be here for the first 3 weeks of every month, right on this channel. And then each of those shows, we are going to promote where it's going to be that month. Now here, this time on the 27th of December, we were thinking about having it on Brad's channel. Now, Pencil for Life, are you capable of doing the Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition on the 27th, sir?
Always, dude.
Yeah, I thought so. Okay, so this month we're going to be going to Brad's channel. Therefore, we're going to go ahead and have either maybe Willie Mammoth can do this for me. Would you go grab Pencil's YouTube channel and put it up in here in the chat for everyone to catch that link, please? And what we're going to do is this every week, every Thursday, we're going to promote Brad's channel. And we're going to tell you about it. We're going to tell you who's going to be there. And then when it comes up to the 27th on this month, everyone will go over and we'll do it on Brad's channel. Now, so he'll be hosting, and Booster and I, of course, will be emceeing it. We think this will be better. It'll be more organized. It'll leave people less confused. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. And of course, we'll do that every month. So thank you very much, Bill, for mentioning that. But yeah, it's going to be on Brad's channel, and the Willie Mammoth is working on putting that link up right now. So awesome. Thank you. So, Booster, how's that straw poll? Because we have like 30 minutes left, by the way. Excuse me, 28 minutes. He must be busy because he's not talking to me.
He's working on his masterpiece.
Yes, he is. He is very seriously focused. Have you got that straw poll done yet?
Booster, no.
Okay, fine. We'll ignore Booster from now on. It's probably better anyway. John, tell me, you had the Drawn and Quartered yesterday on your channel. How did you enjoy that?
Oh, it was pretty good. Yeah, it had a good turnout. I was pretty surprised by how good it was. But yeah, I was trying hard to make sure that the seats were going to get filled. Because I had to use my own channels to reach out to people, and so yeah, I was glad that the people that we had on there came on, and we still managed to get. I really wanted a good audience because I didn't want the guys from Fan Edition to come on there and say, "Oh, I'm just on another Fan Edition." So if being on Drawn and Quartered Pro Edition is any prestige, it should be at least that you have a larger exposure to people.
That's true.
Yeah, so we had about 350 people watching, which is, I think, about what regular Drawn and Quartered pulls. So
it does.
Yes, it does. It was really good.
Larger voting this time, though.
Yeah, the voting turnout was really good.
Yeah, you had a great percentage.
250, I think, is what it was. Yeah.
Yep. No, it was good voter percentage. Mike doesn't always get that great a percentage sometimes. But yeah, no, I thought it was a great show. I do apologize coming down at the end because I had talked to Critias about putting me on after the poll came on so I could promote today's show. And I guess he didn't mention it to you, but that's not his fault. I spoke to him about doing that.
Oh,
So
I'm
I
just
do
giving Critias
apologize.
a hard time. It's all right.
Oh, okay. All right,
You
cool.
don't have to worry about it. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I just wanted to wait, and then after we dropped the straw poll, I wanted to come in and just kind of push the show today. So thank you for that. But yeah, no, these shows are going really well, and we over here we're getting more and more attention, and more people coming and join us, and that is really cool. And I see that Booster has discovered that he has a microphone that can go on and off. That's very nice.
How dare you,
And
Jeffy.
Willie Reed is asking me, who the heck is Brad? What are you talking about? Pencil for life, dude. Thundero, could you do me a favor and go grab Pencil for Life's YouTube and drop it in here, please? Because we are going to be on Brad's channel on the 27th, guys. All right. Well, guys, we are under 30 minutes. Is everyone feeling confident?
No.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll get my second one done.
How come you always say no to that question, Kat?
I'm never ready.
You have to be confident. You got nice, clean lines. I like it, Kat. Confidence. You got to be like Booster. He has absolutely zero skill at anything in life, but look how happy he is.
I'm a happy chappy. I don't let things like talent and charisma and people liking me get in the way.
You're right. You're right. I can learn a lot from you.
Yeah, the artist.
There you go. There you go. Yeah. And of course, we love you, Booster, as always. But you've really backsliding on the art, though. I really expected more of you this time. You've been improving so much, man. It's sad, man.
I don't know what you're on about. This is my best so far.
Yeah, you got to fill in those blacks, Booster, and you got a gap by his neck where it's going to bleed out.
I know what you're on about. This is the how a man looks. This is.
No. I'm talking like
the male body and
Wait. I know
you're gonna do a paint bucket fill, right?
Okay. Yeah. I got a fill paint. Yeah, I can do that.
No, I'm saying you actually have a gap in your line right next to his neck, on the right side, unless my eyes are deceiving me from this.
Oh, I see.
This
yeah,
is
that's
not used to
yes, right there on the right side.
That's a battle wound.
Yeah. Yes, Booster, when you're getting pro tips from John Malin, maybe you should listen just a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm
trying to get you that brass ring, Booster.
Yeah.
I know. I will consider your advice, even though I clearly don't need it.
Clearly.
Goodness gracious. JP Pot Studio says Chester Busby and Booster should host every D&Q. Most entertaining. Oh, thank you very much. That's very, very kind of you. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I really need Booster, but I'll bring him along.
I think you need me.
I know I need you. We are
more than I need you, Chester.
We are the dynamic duo. Just understand that I'm not the one in the little green Speedos, okay? That's you. You are the green Speedo boy.
I look fantastic in green Speedos. Have you seen
probably do. It's probably the hairy legs and feet. That must
get all the ladies in.
Guys, at risk of influence, I got to say, Bill's is on fire right now.
It is on fire, and I'm about to jump over there in a second.
It's really great.
Mr. Miracle says, Chester Busby, Booster has plenty of skill. He is skilled at not being skilled. Yes, you're right. You're right. Paul Hassett says, Cat. Yes, I know. Paul Hassett says, Cat, there is wisdom in Hobbiton. Listen to my old gaffer Booster. Wow, there you go. All right, so let's come over here and see that. Oh, geez, Bill. Wow, Bill. That is really nice.
Well, I'm just going to delete mine now.
Okay, why is he on the amateur?
It is sweet, and it makes me very, very happy because Bill is actually drawing one of my stories for Tales from Beyond the Gate, so I am very happy about that. Thank you, Bill.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I wanted to blend together some of my favorite Frank Miller stuff, which is, his early Sin City stories and The Dark Knight. So that's what I was kind of going for. I'm kind of pleased with it.
Yeah, dude, it is beautiful. It's killer.
It's only second to Booster.
I know. Well, You can't. Hobbits are just born lucky, and talented, and witty.
And handsome. Don't forget handsome.
How could you forget that?
Yeah. I would say that he has a horseshoe up his ass, but the problem is Booster would probably like that. So you know.
Oh, mate.
All right, but yeah, Bill's bringing it, guys. He's killing it. All right, so let's move over here to Brad. Just keep in mind, guys, we are down to 21 minutes. Brad, yeah. Oh, this is certainly coming together. I love how you finish everything off with a nice gray. I like it.
That's why I'm colorblind.
I don't think that's why you're colorblind, but hey, you know.
Well, it helps with my artwork.
Now, speaking of colorblindness, I've spoken to a couple of people colorblind. I don't know if I've mentioned this to you. I think I was talking to Jimmy actually. But have you ever tried those glasses that are supposed to correct colorblindness?
I don't have enough money for those. I want them though.
Oh, really? Are they particularly expensive?
It's about $500 a pair, something like that, for just the sunglasses. Wow. Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
It's not even.
Be sure to video yourself the first time you wear them and put it online.
Oh yeah, you seen that video, right?
For sure.
All right, watch the sunrise and pretend to be shocked. Yeah, that'd be great.
Cry for us.
Yeah,
cry
do
look at
I'll cry for milk. I'll cry. For
look at a double rainbow.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you know, actually, one of the best little emotional responses videos I ever saw was the girl who had the hearing aid put in, and they turned it on for the first time. Man, that was beautiful.
That's gonna be. Wow.
Yeah, no, that was beautiful. You know, those videos I get, some of them are kind of staged, but that was really moving. That was great. Yeah. And that's all the kind compassion you get out of me. Next.
I heard she wasn't deaf.
Thanks, John. Yeah, Rick, I would suggest stop touching it.
Yeah.
Seriously, dude. This is really good job, man. It's your best piece. Good for you, Rick, man. I love it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just wish you didn't have a potato for a computer, but you know, oh well. That is gorgeous. Good.
I can always scan it and send it to you.
You can if you'd like. I think we get the general idea, but if you'd like, you can send it to me on my Twitter, and I'll certainly share a screen for it. Absolutely. All right, let's move over here to Todd. How you doing, Todd? This is you're starting to get some color in there, Todd, and that's kind of against the rules, just so you know.
That's gray.
No,
color.
it's not.
No, that's not. That's not. That's definitely color.
Talk to Brad about that.
Yes, you got
warm gray.
Oh, there you go. That's better. No color.
Warm gray. It's called yellow.
Yeah, exactly. Yellow green even. But yeah, I like the angle. It's a very interesting angle you have going on with this. It's yeah, cool. All right. Moving over here to Kat. Oh, Kat's getting all her inks in and stuff like that. How's that pen turn out? It seems like you moved away from it.
Well, you know what? I kind of got some of the bigger stuff in. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna add some hatching in just because I think what I saw from his art, he kind of had quite a bit of a hatching in there. So
sure. Well, you got 18 minutes, so
yeah. Don't worry, I'm gonna work fast.
Sweet. I'll leave you to it. Right, Passion. We're on the second piece here. Where you're trying to make everyone look bad, but I do like it, dude. It is very cool, and it's certainly Frank Miller-esque for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. I'm trying. I take criticism and try to make it creative criticism. So.
Well, that's good. And seeing as I was actually complimenting you, you should be good to go.
Well, I mean.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
No, it's.
I usually try to focus my criticisms on Booster, but you know it happens sometimes. Okay, moving on here to Ryan. Oh goodness.
Yo.
Dude.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that.
Okay, for real though, this is a tough one to decide to vote for today. Oh man.
It is. It's some really good pieces today, man.
Yeah.
And Ryan, you have absolutely killed this, dude.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, I love it.
It makes a big difference when the subject matter is super fun to do. So.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's why we didn't change it this week because Frank Miller Batman. That's awesome. Who
they actually voted well for once, so we didn't have to change it.
Yeah, exactly. For once.
I don't know. That Doom last week was awesome. I was kind of bummed that I missed out on that one.
Yeah,
that was the wrong vote. It should have been Daredevil.
No, it shouldn't. It was definitely Doom.
Bah.
Those are great pieces too. No, John, we did change it up. Well, I think once or twice because you guys are just drawing boring stuff. So we decided to do something more fun.
Yeah, I know. I addressed that. I think I addressed that last time I was in here, and the point was that we don't necessarily want to do someone. I mean, Boba Fett is obviously a popular character, but we don't necessarily want to do Boba Fett either. We all had, I think, a different pick actually on that. I can't remember, but as being professionals, sometimes, a lot of times actually, you have to draw things you don't want to do, and
you went on professional.
Yeah. So that's the lesson I want to pass down to Fan Edition. Is just because you don't want to draw it doesn't mean don't draw it. Challenge yourself.
But it was a trap.
It was a trap. No, that's a fair point. That's a fair point. I get your from a professional point of view. I get it. But that's why it's so great that we're the Fan Edition.
Mm-hmm. We don't have to follow the rules.
Yeah, as long as you guys don't want to strive.
Fine. Yeah. No, I'm really happy we did the Akbar and the Doom. Actually, there were some really good Akbars that came out. But you have any idea what the theme is going to be for next Drone Quarter?
Yeah, I haven't heard anything yet, so we'll see. I almost want to think Mike did say something, but I don't know. I mean, it all blurs together for me. I just kind of play it by ear. So.
Yeah, I imagine. It is interesting when you're running your YouTube channel every day. No vacations, every day.
Yeah, when I was hosting, though, I had it on lockdown. I mean, as soon as I did that live stream, 4 or 5 days in advance, and I started letting everybody know how we were going to do it and what it was going to be, and trying to motivate people. So.
Well, very good. You sound like you've been inspired by us over here because we're very professional.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Wait, I said I wasn't. There we go.
Hey, Chester,
what is Ryan doing?
What's our time?
This thing in blue.
Don't worry. There's a method.
I see. Time that is left, guys, is 14 minutes. 14 minutes.
Oh, jeez.
I think I got time to start a third one.
Oh, God. All right, fine. John Diller Gaming System says, Chester, it's hard to decide. All these drawings are equally inferior to Mindy Wheeler. Oh.
Oh, that's a sore spot.
Oh my God.
Jeez, John. No drama here, John. We don't support any drama on this channel. Thank you very much.
Mindy was well, so she actually did pretty good. Whatever personal issues she may be having, whatever. The only problem I ever had with her was I ended up calling her Dead Air Weaver because every time you try to get her to talk on the show, it'd always be mic off or I'm sorry, what?
True. Well, my favorite little nickname that I gave her was Mindy, my baby made me do it, Wheeler. I thought that was funny.
Oh no.
Do you guys enjoy my little nicknames I give for you guys, or you absolutely hate me?
What's my nickname then?
Oh, no, I'm talking about the Drone Quarter Pro Edition, dude.
Oh.
Get out of here, Todd.
Oh, all the middle names? They're all terrible for me.
I'm trying to be funny,
Yeah.
I do apologize.
I feel the ones you give me are uninspired.
Would you like me to be harsher?
No, just funnier.
Okay, all right, fine. I will take that challenge, sir, and I will pick it up.
Nice.
You breathing right into your microphone there, Chester? You're kind of barking into it.
Am I?
Yeah,
let me back it up a little bit. All right. This ain't Iron Chef, huh? What does that have to do with anything? The chat is cool.
Is it because there's no roasting?
I don't know. Although that was slightly funny, Booster. But Booster, once again, have you got that straw poll done, dude?
Yes, I have the straw poll done, Chester.
Thank you very much.
Well, Booster, you're in it, right?
Of course I'm in it.
No, he's not in it. Don't encourage him. He is you are a co-host.
I am a participant, and I do good hard work. Look at this. Look at this, Batman.
Whoa! Stop right there, Ryan. That's a winner. Don't do
right there.
Yeah,
right there. That's it.
Keep going, Ryan.
That's the thing about Miller, guys.
Get that detail. No, he's right. You're right. Yeah.
Like that's the thing about Miller. Like even when I was doing mine on the Pro Edition, you know, I'm like, the best Miller is really about 10 minutes into the piece when you have a good silhouette, and you know all that extra time, that like the extra hour that everyone has for all those extra details. For me, that's where it kind of gets further and further away from the Frank Miller that I like. You know, that Sin City starkness. But yeah, if Ryan, if you black that mouth out, dang it, Ryan, what are you doing?
Well, isn't that what I did? I did the Frank Miller starkness.
Wait, who's talking?
It's Todd.
Yeah, but we've seen that already, Todd.
Wait a minute, it's way different.
It's sleepy.
It's close enough in my mind. Yeah, see, Ryan, now maybe if you use the white on that bat symbol.
Right. Hold on. You're giving tips to someone else.
But I love his pencil work so much, though, John.
Oh, I know. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the piece is a good piece. But he's got a really good silhouette, and again, just Frank Miller, Sin City. I mean, that.
True. No, you're right. Yeah. For sure. Feel Cool does have a comment for you. He says, "John, when in doubt, black it out, Malin." Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 90% black guys.
All right, guys.
Was that 90% black guys or 90% black comic guys?
No, the 90s. That comment is reserved for Booster. He does enjoy himself, his friends, but a little bit of Sorry, what?
Yeah.
Huh? What? Huh? What? Okay. Yeah, you guys have 9 minutes left. 9 minutes.
Oh, jeez.
Ryan, feel free to turn in whatever version you want for this, but
I don't know. Now that you mentioned it, I'm actually kind of digging.
Like I did a Spawn not too long ago, and I silhouetted the entire figure, and then I was just like, why didn't I just do this? Kind of like when I did that Trigun challenge. I mean, almost the whole thing was a silhouette. You just take the bare minimum amount of it. And look, people keep ragging on me like John's just doing shadow puppets, but those shadow puppets keep winning. So the people who are going to rag on you for doing shadow puppets, they're the people that are voting for somebody else anyways.
Yeah, John Malin, I wouldn't brag about getting the most votes. I almost come second place every time. So, so take that for what you will.
Bottom line is the show's rigged, so it doesn't matter. The votes matter about as much as whose line is it anyways. So
right.
it's all.
That's
look
show.
at that. Now, if he put a little FM, like capital FM, off to the side there, people would actually believe that's a Frank Miller piece.
It is sweet.
I don't know about that.
Felix Ricardo is saying a white Superman symbol, Todd.
That's true. Yep, that'd be good for storytelling purposes.
Yep. We also have Edwin the Ace Acevedo says, "Hail the Wolf King Malin." Hail indeed.
Follow the Ace, everybody. Edwin is on Twitter.
Oh, cool. We have Willie Reed saying we're up to 404 subs. Wow, it's been a great stream. Thanks, guys. We do absolutely appreciate it. Love all our subs, and make sure you come back and check out some of our content too. We do live every day, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, every day. Yep. Eric says that the Trigun looked awesome colored. Did you color your Trigun, John?
No. Jorge Cortez, I believe, colored it. So yeah, I did a really great job. But look, guys, black and any color look great together all the time.
It's true.
That is true.
Bit on black.
Yeah. Now, actually, I think I did see the colored version of that. It was pretty sweet.
Yeah, it turned out really nice.
Let me see here. P.S. Melter says John Malin is made. He got 4th last night You don't drink enough wolf milk, buddy. Malin militia, turn twice, turn often. All right.
Yeah.
So how is your little war with the war campaigners coming?
Well, there's a truce right now until Gat fulfills his duties. Gat, we negotiated a truce, and Gat is required to do a certain thing. I don't want to say it, but when he does it, it'll be funny, and he has to take photo evidence of this. If he doesn't do it, then the war is back on.
I see. Well, keep us informed.
Yeah.
Sure. The mighty war continues. We have a war over here all the time. You probably see it as well in your channel. All these damn popes everywhere.
Oh, bloody popes.
Freaking pope.
How many popes are there now?
Oh, gee.
I don't know.
I saw a Pope Cyclops. I seen Pope Doom. What was that new pope we saw the other day?
I don't know. I just...
So, how did that even start? I have no idea.
It's Pope Raven's fault. She started it. Because
was it Raven or Fire that started it?
Well, no, they're friends,
was the
right?
First one, but Pope Raven was just decided to come along and
yeah,
take a shtick, and now there's popes everywhere.
Yeah. Oh wait, so it was Pope Fire was the first?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But Pope Raven's the one that started the whole war.
Come from? Is that like an inside of something, or is that something?
It's a bit of an inside joke for her.
It's not like a video game reference or anything?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, there you go.
Chester, is my Batman wide enough?
Ryan, stop overworking this thing.
Okay.
You're going to start drawing everything right back in. Trust me, the silhouette, baby.
Hey, Chester, I'm going to keep making my Batman wider. Tell me when.
Okay, go ahead. I'll watch it. Let's say we'll all watch it together. Go ahead.
Wideness?
More wide.
Wideness?
No, epic, dude. Epic.
Yeah, like Kylo Ren wide.
Wide boy.
That's not bad. Not bad.
There you go.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You guys have 4 minutes, by the way. 4 minutes.
Okay.
John Dillard says, looking at Cat's drawing, I'm beginning to suspect all Canadians have tiny pinheads and gigantic, huggable, fleshy dad bods. Okay, John.
All right.
I don't understand that at all. I feel dirty and uncomfortable.
Just laugh until he goes away.
Okay.
No, everyone's doing a lot of pinheads on this Frank Miller challenge. Just, you throw that big, hulky body on. It's hard to get the head to line up properly.
Oh, I see. Well, Booster certainly doesn't have that problem. His is large and in charge.
Is his head too small for his body compared to, like?
A little, maybe a little, but no, I think it matches the bulkiness, though.
It absolutely is too small for his body. His head fits within his pec, but this is how the style goes.
Yeah,
just like
that's
when
what
Andrew Huerta did it.
Yeah, that's
when
what
Andrew Huerta did it, it was the same thing. Just like Booster, he's got the tiny head over there.
Like I thought that was
Bills is pretty close. Bills is in the ballpark.
3 minutes.
Yeah, this is a stylistic choice. There's nothing to do with my lack of my alleged lack of talent.
Frank Miller kind of did it, didn't he? Do his gigantic body, small head.
Yeah, it don't matter. All that matters is that he looks extra tough, and because of the small head, he looks extra tough.
It does. Cool. It does.
Yeah.
And
I'm being told to fill it with a paint bucket. Let's try that.
Fill it with a paint bucket. Oh my! Yeah. You're listening to Joshua Hughes.
Yeah.
Are you insane?
Good advice sometimes.
Joshua Hughes is nothing. He's a troll in training, an amateur.
How's this? Is that enough silhouettes or not?
You're gonna ruin it. Just fill in your black bat symbol and give the cape all the black. Yeah, no, keep it on his mask.
Yeah, the cowl.
yeah, and the shoulders. There you go. Fill that in. And the sides of his cheeks.
Oh no.
I do appreciate your charity, John. You're very kind.
I'm gonna bring you to the top, Booster.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna be on the pros one day.
Oh, it's happening. You hear that? It confirmed it's happening, boys.
Yeah, just remember my advice, man. Do 90% black and then just hit in little bits of white for colors to go in and make it look pretty, and you'll win.
I will do it.
That advice works for everybody, guys. Just letting you know.
Those little dots.
Just so you guys know, we are under 1 minute. Under 1 minute.
Oh no, under a minute.
Now, Brad, we all know you've been done for like 20 minutes.
No, maybe 3.
Okay, fine.
By the way, they can come listen to comic reviews with you and I on my
They
channel.
Yes,
You like
I've actually been.
comics? Come and listen to us talk about comics every week. It's gonna be Tuesday or Wednesday, I believe. Yeah. So.
All right. Absolutely, dude. I love doing that show. That's a lot of fun. And Thundero, this is Brad, of course, Pencil for Life. If you go ahead and throw that up again. But guys, definitely come check this Sunday though, because this Sunday is a very important comic review day. We have an amazing guest and a killer announcement that I really want to talk about, but I can't.
Yeah.
So come check us out on Sunday. What time is that going to be on Sunday?
I think we're doing 6 Eastern. Right?
6 Eastern, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah. So don't miss that. That is going to be awesome. All right, guys, here we go. Pencils down. Pencils down. We are done with the show. We are done with the show. Yay. All right, guys. Now, we have some really good pieces here today. I think it's going to be kind of hard to vote, to be honest with you. But, Bush, you go ahead and get that.
Should be Mulrooney all the way.
Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go one by one and let you guys see the art. And after I'm done with that, Bush is going to go ahead and drop that straw poll. So here we go. This is Bill's piece. Absolute epic, dude. Beautiful. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. This is Booster's. Call me Mr. Bat. I'm Batman.
Booster, why are you filling the black between his legs? What are you thinking?
What? His undies are black.
No,
between his legs.
The cape, dude.
Oh,
Too late,
crap!
Brad. You can't do it now.
There you go.
It was like this the whole time. I don't know what you're on about.
Okay. This is Pencil for Life for Brad's. Really nice, dude. I love how you finish your stuff. It's really nice. Can you pull it up a little bit so we can see the whole piece? We're kind of scratching.
Let me know when you can see it better. So
it's very Klaus Janson inks on it.
Yeah, come down, down towards you, right towards you. A little bit more, a little bit more. Feel like I'm directing a truck. There you go. That'll do. That'll do. And this is Brad's piece, guys. Very nice. Very, very clean. Coming over here next, this is Cross Comics. Cross Comics, very nice piece today, dude. Now, is this an actual panel right out of a Frank Miller book? I feel like I've seen this before.
It's more, I think, it's cover.
I see a cover. Yeah, I thought
That's a nice one, Cross.
It is nice.
We covered the 10th anniversary of Dark Knight Returns release.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, glad you put all that lightning in the back.
Yeah, it is cool. Yeah, coming on here, Todd. This is Todd's piece, and
John, you're an idiot. Oh my god.
Why? John Diller says, please tell Brad that the polite thing to do is not accept the invitation to Drawing Recorded Fan Edition if you know he can't draw. Okay, fine. Very nice. John is becoming more mean and less funny. But everybody, this is Todd's piece, so everybody enjoy that. Moving on here to Kat.
Wait, whoa.
What do you mean, whoa?
You're not even white boxing me.
I most certainly white boxed you. I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional, damn it.
Yeah, unfortunately, they see that Todd on the screen, unfortunately.
We did. And this is Kat's piece, which looks really good. Nice entry today, Kat. I like it.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
It is. Very, very cool.
Not as dynamic as everybody else's, but okay.
Well, but it is clean, though. Moving over here to Passions. Now, Passion is submitting the second one, not the first one. Okay. I do like this, though. This is really cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
It is so Miller as well. It's just beautifully encapsulated set, I think. Very, very nice.
Thank you.
So This is Passions, everybody. And then, of course, our last entry for today. This is Ryan's absolutely beautiful Frank Miller tribute piece. And although I get the fact that we have this, I really love those pencils. But here it is, guys.
I'll be posting the pencils on Twitter as well. So.
But but you're right. This is more appropriate to the challenge. You're right. But anyway, this is Ryan's, everybody. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. Booster is going to be posting that straw poll right now. I'm going to let it run for 10 minutes. And during that time, I'm going to do my best to shut my mouth. And you guys speak, you will be seen. I'm going to leave it on rotation. So go ahead.
So this
Batman here is probably going to win.
Remember, it's cross comics who will win.
Can I just get a word in quickly about the straw poll? The other side decided not to be working because it kept popping up with an error.
Just vote for mine. I did, everybody only did a half-assed.
Hey, mate, shut up. I'm just trying to say I couldn't use the other straw poll one, so this one is going to be updated live because the other one had a. Oh my god. The other one kept having an error. So I'm using
Booster,
the crap straw poll.
Post that poll again, Booster.
Yes, put the poll up, Booster. Do your job.
Booster, do you have nicknames
I have
like
put
last
up
time?
control. There is a poll up right now.
That poll is
up. Vote for Argos Creations. Vote for Argos Creations. All you Argonauts in the chat. Vote for Argos Creations.
Vote for me, please. Please vote for me.
Cross Comics. Vote for Cross Comics.
Come on, the guys sitting there just
Cross Comics.
Go ahead.
And apparently Booster didn't know how to listen. He put his name in the.
Wow,
Come on,
you guys
Cross
are doing a
Comics.
really good job, I must say.
Cross Comics.
Come on. Why do I only have 2 votes, people?
Here we go. There. Come on, give me second place. Second place. Come on.
Second place. Rick, you're supposed to be going for first place. What are you doing?
Second place.
I think we already know who's going to win.
Can you post this a couple times, you think?
He has posted
Yep. Well, you guys keep yourself at it. I'll be back in 1 minute, so enjoy the racket.
Come on.
Just a menagerie of noise.
Cross Comics. You want to go Cross Comics? Go on.
Hey, Rick, look out behind you.
What about behind me?
Turn around. And go walk out of the room.
Yeah, please do.
And then vote for Argos. Yeah, there you go.
Remember, there's a big
I've got Batman with
Sunday
me
on the YouTube channel. Chester and I are going to be there. It's going to be great.
Come on, people, vote. We need more votes.
Ryan is
Argos Creation. Who's Argos Creation?
That's Bill
Thanks, Booster, for not putting my name in the poll. Good job.
But your Argos Creation. Well, oh my god. Well, Argos Creation is
Come
Bill.
on.
That's Cross?
Come on. No. Cross Comics is Cross Comics.
Vote for mine. No
See,
one vote for mine at all.
Oh my god.
That's
Joshua, I'm looking at you. Don't vote for Booster.
That's why it's important to have clear branding, guys, because when you have 3 different names you're going by and then a complete different one shows up in a poll.
Yeah.
Yep, like passion for drawing.
That's very true. Yeah.
Vote for Ryan Cardinal, the Ryan Cardinal.
Come on, guys. Pencil for life. We need a win.
Come on. Rick Piper.
Ryan crushing in here, guys.
Ryan is doing a good job. That's true.
Yeah, but Booster put his name in again.
Yeah, of course he did. Said I was gonna.
That's true. You did.
Booster doesn't lie.
So is the cacophony continuing?
I think it's all right.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. We got a few more minutes left here, guys, if you want to vote. So please get to that. Let's go over here and see how that vote is going.
Do you guys have a cutoff time for that?
I do. I am counting over here.
Oh.
We have exactly 4 minutes left.
4 minutes left, people.
Come on, people. Cross Comics. 5 more votes. 5 more votes. Come on.
And it actually looks pretty good. We got 47 votes here out of a total of, what do we have, 63 people watching? Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not bad. We could use a few more votes, though. Come on, guys.
Yeah, I think mine's the only one that really looks like a Frank Miller panel, though. Oops.
Come on, vote Cross Comics. You need to vote Cross Comics.
Someone put their drawing already on Twitter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, everyone should put your drawing on Twitter and then put in the link and say, come over here and vote for this piece right now.
See, that would be smart. It would be. And keep in mind, don't forget to take your pieces and drop them into the drop box on the Discord, please.
Like I always do. Always forget.
Thank you very much.
Come on, more votes for Cross Comics. We got 48.
We're down to 3 minutes left. Yeah, I think this was a really good show today, guys. Some really nice pieces came out. It was fun talking about Batman and pizza.
It turned out good.
Yeah. Of course, we can always talk about Canadians. That's easy.
We're such a very interesting topic.
Yes, you are.
Yes.
I'm really surprised that Booster is not up on top.
Me too. It's shocking, but you know what? It'll be someday. I'll get it. I just got to keep working on it. That's all I got to do.
Booster, you are coming in fifth on this.
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
of
course
I am.
Technically, we're tied for third since Cat and Argos are tied for second. Oh no, they were. No, Argos is one above now. So
oh no! Please vote for me.
Me and Booster are tied for fourth.
Well, vote for the real Frank Miller drawing. This one here. Batman in the Sin City snowstorm.
Please.
Thanks, Andre.
Just so you guys know, in the voting, Argos Creations is Bill. Just so you know.
Homeless liberal. Brad is pencil for life on the poll.
Yes, he is. And Todd is Ignition. Booster did an absolutely wonderful, horrible job of creating a straw poll again.
Oh my god.
I appreciate it.
Can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink, huh?
Yeah, huh?
Come on, vote Cross Comics.
Did
Well,
you?
one vote. Very nice.
Shut up.
The vitriol. You can just feel it coming off.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Booster. You want to say something? Go ahead.
No, I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Fine.
Lovely. Vote for this lovely piece.
We are up to 51 votes, so it's pretty good.
Oh, it's a pretty good turn.
This dynamic non-duo.
All right, we got a minute left, so if you guys want to get in there and vote, please do so. Please get in there and vote. We are looking at a total of 60 people in here, and we have ourselves 52 votes, so pretty much everybody has voted. So thank you very much for that. That is great. We'd love to see 53. Awesome.
Yeah. Let's get to
Argos might in for the win.
Let's do it. Argos Creations for the win.
Come on. Vote Cross Comics.
He's coming up.
Just
It is good.
Vote for Cardinal. It's the right choice. A vote for Cardinals.
And we are closing the polls right now. We are closing the poll. All right, so we have 54 votes in here, and let's see what we're looking at. With 2 votes, we have Todd with the creator of Ignition, with his very much Frank Miller inspired Batman. Coming in next, we have Passion from P4D Studios, and with 3 votes. We also have looks like tied with 5 votes each. We have Cross Comics, and we have Pencil for Life. Very nice, guys. With 6 votes, we have The Booster, which is always shocking.
Mm-hmm.
And then for our coming into our medal places, so I guess actually, Booster, you would get the bronze medal because we have a tie for silver. So congratulations, Booster. Once again, you get a medal, which means nothing. Okay. So Kat and Bill, of course, are tied for the silver medal. Congratulations. Very good job, guys. Beautiful pieces. And then, of course, winning today with an absolutely stunning Frank Miller Batman. And absolute kudos to you, dude. Ryan Cardinal. Congrats.
Hey, thank you. Thank you.
Congrats, Clay.
Yeah. That's a home run, Frank Miller there, man.
Yeah, it is.
John Malin's right about the silhouettes. I Next time I'll just make a bunch of big black blobs, I guess. I'll use the shape tools, huh?
Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah, guys, it's all in the silhouette. If you get the silhouette right, yeah, you can black the whole thing out and people are going to love it.
Unless it's a sexy female, then there's no, don't do that.
Yeah, but Brian actually did it the right way. He put all the work in and then blacked it out. When you try to black it all out from the beginning, unless you really know what you're doing, you can actually hurt yourself more than you're helping.
Yeah, that was kind of the plan. I wanted to draw it all out and then come in. That's what all that blue was for. It's just like, all right, cool. Now to go in and black it all out.
Oh, I see.
Great job,
I get
Brian.
it. I get it.
Fantastic. Good drawing, man.
Yeah, great job. Congratulations to everybody. Thank you all very much for being here today. All of our artists, we appreciate you. Really, really good stuff today. And of course, thank you to all the people in the chat. This is a great show. We really enjoy it. We love having you guys come out here. Keep in mind, we do this every week, and it's going to be right here, same time at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And of course, we appreciate you guys come over and checking everything else we do here at Fanspeak. Thank you very much. Edwin says, congrats. Always listening to Malin, and you'll win. Yes, certainly. Listen to John Malin. It's a winning scenario. So let's just go ahead here and real quick before we get off, let's go down and have everybody give their information. And of course, while you're doing that, Booster's actually going to be dropping links for everybody, which he's already prepared. So let's start over here with you, Bill. Why don't you go ahead and give your links to yourself and your channels, your Twitters, and that such.
Yeah, you betcha. Thanks again for putting this on, Chester, and what's his name, Pixel Trader.
Yeah.
But I'm Bill_5 at Twitter, and then Argos Creations on YouTube, and I think I'm going to change that to Bill. It's just Bill, so everyone knows.
Yeah.
Bill,
no.
I think that hurt you. I think that hurt you, Bill.
Maybe a little, but thank you very much, Bill, and of course, absolutely stunning piece. Good job, good job. Of course, we also have Brad, and we've talked about your link a couple times, but please go right ahead, dude.
You can reach me on Twitter at Pencil for Life. My website's Pencil for Life. Facebook is Pencil for Life. YouTube is Pencil for Life. So I've got it all branded already. You can find me there anytime. I do videos throughout the week with Chester, just some drawing, stuff like that. You can come check me out. And if anybody wants to buy the piece, they can message me on Twitter and let me know.
Sweet. Well, thank you very much, Brad. And definitely check his stuff out Sunday, particularly, guys. Don't miss that show. That's going to be awesome. Okay, moving over here. Go ahead, Rick, and tell them where they can find you, man.
You can find me on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook under the moniker of Cross Comics. I do a show daily, 2 shows daily usually, so Monday through Friday.
Yes, so everybody knows Rick does not sleep. Thank you very much, Rick.
Linking yourself. I'll get to you soon, mate.
All right. Todd, why don't you go ahead and tell people where they can find you, man?
You can find me on Chester Busby's channel a lot of times, and my own channel, Ignition Get Tuned In, and at Maroney Todd on Twitter.
Sweet. All right. Thank you very much, Todd. And of course, thank you very much for joining us today, John. That was a lot of fun having you on here. Why don't you tell the folks where they can find you, man?
Yeah, thanks for having me. You guys can find me on Twitter at John Malin. Oh, real quick, there is a talent contest going on. We're hiring 2 writers and 2 artists. If you guys anyone's looking for work, attach any sequentials you have on Twitter to hashtag ComicsGate Talent Search, all one word. And December 15th, we will be going through that hashtag and pulling out 2 artists for paid work for Graveyard Shift Volume 2. But yeah, I have a YouTube channel, John Malin, as well. And yeah, thanks for having me on, guys. Appreciate it.
All right. And just a real quick point on the hashtag ComicsGate. What was the name of that again?
ComicsGate Talent Search.
Talent Search. Now, you said it's for writers as well, but are writers just going to put forward, they can't do sequential, they can write
right.
it.
If you're a writer, you need to contact Mark Poulton and his email. So send a PDF or a web comic of something that you've had published to koniwaves@gmail.com. That's KONIWAVES @gmail.com. So we're looking for 2 writers from that email address. He'll be reading all that stuff. I won't be very much involved with that end at all.
No, excellent though. Thank you very much.
Yep.
All right, moving over here, Kat. Kat, you got any kind of contacts you want to give out to everybody?
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter, and I'll just post in the username in chat, so I don't have to read out all the numbers.
Right.
But yeah, just on Twitter.
All right. Well, thank you, Kat. And once again, very nice piece. I love your clean lines. Very cool. Thank you for coming. Moving over here, we have Passion. Passion is a new face today, and he's showing us some of his other work here, which is good.
Yes.
But go ahead, Passion. Tell us where can folks find you, man?
Yeah, I usually stream Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Central Time on Twitch. I do all kinds of work. Tomorrow I'll be doing this John Malin graveyard shift picture. I'll be inking that by traditional means. I usually do traditional. I also do on Fridays. I also do sketch cards for donations and everything on my channel. And you can also find me on Instagram and all that stuff too. I'm also on Twitter.
Badass.
Yeah, that is cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, all right, dude.
I'll be there. You can find me, but Twitter is the best place. I have Twitch is the best place to find me, and you can all my links are on there. So come on by. I'm not a Twitch thought. I swear.
Well, it might help if you were.
Yeah. If you just a couple of buttons down, man.
Yeah, it would help. Yeah, I would be making more. I wouldn't have to be on this show probably.
But anyway, thank you very much, Passion.
No problem.
Nice having you here today. Moving on to Ryan. Now, Ryan, you are a winner today. Congratulations. And, of course, we will be sending that over to Mike and giving him all your contact information, and he will be getting in touch with you for next week's Wednesday's Pro Edition.
Awesome.
Are you ready for that, sir?
I am.
Are you going to represent us properly?
Oh, I will.
All right.
I'll be coming to play.
There you go. And everybody, keep in mind, we are Fan Edition. We're going to go over there and we're going to vote and we're going to support Ryan, right? We're not going to vote twice for Malin. We're voting for Ryan. All right.
It's going to be a battle of the silhouettes. I know already.
Yeah, it could be. It could be. But thank you very much, Ryan. Go ahead and give out your links, dude.
Yeah, if anybody wants to follow me, you can find me on all my social media. I'm the Ryan Cardinal. I'm on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Pretty much absolutely everything is the Ryan Cardinal. And I am working on my current comic book series called Kayas, A Story of Blood and Stone. So if you want to follow me there, you can see the progress and updates that I'm doing.
Sweet. All right. Well, thank you guys very much. I shot for 2.5 hours and it's 2 hours and 31 minutes. Oh, well, I'll have to be tighter next time. But good show, guys. Thank you all for coming. We appreciate everybody. We love you guys coming and join us. We love all the subs. We love all the love. So thank you guys, and we will check you out later. Bye.
Peace out.
Bye.
See you
later.